get started on Final Fantasy XIV. It is time for... So sorry. I don't know how long it's been back on me, but hi, everybody. Hi. Just sitting here thinking. Anyway, hello. It's time for some Final Fantasy XIV fashion. So I'm thinking I'm already on vacation mentally. Our fashion theme this week is crowd thinking Daga. Our fashion theme this week is spotted in Limsa Laminsa, and let me say we're off to a very strong start with Martin here. Golly, this is some real MMO ass wings. I'm a level 74 white mage with no other class unlocked and 500 hours of playtime named Lily Starlight. I love her. I love her. I love her. Does she ever do any dancing in Limsa Laminsa? What does she like to do? What's Lily up to? She loves playing white mage. She loves being beautiful. Yes, what kind of tank would be your partner in this game? Also, your girl is so gorgeous. This is too much. I love this white and red. This is so cute. And this skirt is too much. This skirt is too much. I love this. What is Lily doing on the weekend? Is she getting together with the other girlies? Is she clearing stuff? I can't even speak the lingo of this game, sadly. Yes, the theme is spotted in Limsa Laminsa, you know. The celebs of Limsa Laminsa, whatever the vibe is. Your boots are so fun, and I love these little thigh-high stockings, too. The short skirt and a long wingspan is what she's got. I see rain. God, this top is so gorgeous, though. It's very cute, but I'm loving Lily Starlight. I think I'm the opposite of Lily Starlight. I think, like, I am the negative of Lily Starlight. Especially if I'm wearing some of my, like, my little homemade gear looks that I got. She's online a little later on weekends because she's playing Lethal Company until the middle of the night with the link shot. Oh, cute. Love it. Love this. This is great. The sleeves are fun, right, Ziff? And do you know what kind of little creature she would have? What's her little companion, do you think? Is it that little... I saw a little shark out here. I think that might be somebody else's. But this is a great look. I love her. And I hope that... I hope that she'll be kind to me when I die in the party. Because this game is what it is. I can have a pet and the wings at the same time. No way! You can't do a pet and the wings at the same time? What? Oh my god, this cat looks like my childhood cat. Except for he had a white little bib and like a little white beard. But, I mean, literally it's just a great cat. But this is the most photorealistic cat I've seen in my life. I didn't know they put photorealistic kitties in this. She would have this kitty. Especially if this is one of those kitty cats that you buy on the shop. Yeah. This game is held together with stick glue. Yeah. There's just the Elmer is the purple one that you gotta lick to get it sticky again. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, if she could have the kitty cat out at the same time as the wings. Yeah, but I don't think she would. I don't think she'd let those wings out of her sight. You look fantastic, Martin. And I think you'd be one of those folks where on the stream, if I'm in Limsa, I'll just stop and go like, whoa, this person's outfit's so cool. Whoa. Hi, Zelda. Good to see you. How you doing today? I hope you're not feeling too anxious today, Zelda. Can someone give me the Elpis coordinates where y'all are hanging out? Okay, we're at 9.6y, 18.1. No, 9.6x, 18.1y, 3.2z. Something like that. Hi, Galaxy Geek. Good to see you. I hope you're well. We're doing our Spotted in Limsa Laminsa fashion theme today, and we're off to such a great start. I think you look so gorgeous. Do you think this is kind of out of your wheelhouse in terms of looks, Martin, or are you channeling a little something into this? I love it. I think that Lily Starlight is serving. I think she's the real warrior of lights. And my last interview question with you, Martin, is if you had to pick somebody, one NPC that she would be in love with, who would it be? Okay, thank you. I'll take your answer offline. No, you can do it in the chat. It makes you want to do some more Limsa clams. Do it. We could do Limsa Fashion Week Part 2 anytime this year. Especially in the dead of winter. Oh, we could do like, ooh, it's chilly, but we're a little sexy, you know? Wouldn't that be funny? I think it'd be fun. Anyway, I love this glam. I love your cat. I love the wings as well. And I hope Lily is not too disappointed with me when I die ultimately in her party. Fabulous job. And next up, is this Mash that I see here? Mash, tell me about your little outfit. This is such a fun look. You look like a proper explorer. Oh, and let's see here. So, Zelda, you just finished taking notes for the last section of Chapter 1. You had most of it done from when you got the book. You think you're going to do Chapter 2 tomorrow. Excellent. Yeah, why not? Good for you, Zelda. Make sure you're taking some breaks in that stuff. Because, I mean, technically, I think you're ahead of the game. Unless your teacher assigned you those first 3 chapters that you intended to read. I love your zoomy shark, by the way, Mash. This is a good shark. But yeah, I think you should take some breaks. Make sure you're doing some stuff that's good for your brain, too. It's something I'm learning myself. The big knitted sweater with the 2B. Who's got the knitted sweater with the 2B panties? That's a look. I can't wait to see that. Oh, wait. That would be for the winter look. That would be classic. And congrats on your 20 stream streak. Please read the in-game chat. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time for a few questions? I'm Detective Inspector Cat Leakage. And this is my assistant, Detective Sergeant Major General. We're investigating some dangerous street drugs going by the name of Boopy Dupinol that have been causing local Makote to dance with minimal clothing. Have you been seeing anything like that around the docks? I'm pretty sure that is exactly what's going on here. I think we're seeing a Boopy Dupinol overdose. Right here. I think I've spotted some activity, officer. I think we've seen somebody doing the Boopy Dupinol. This is so great, Pine. You're here for the Limsa Glam Show. You're nailing it, Pine. You're nailing it. Looks like also the ad breaks start soon, so folks who aren't subscribed, you don't have Twitch Turbo. You might be seeing a few ads as I zoom in on this cat girl dancing half naked. Mostly naked, really. This is Limsa Laminsa right here. The authorities are here. She can't hear you. She's too high. She can't hear you. We need an ambulance stat. She's lost in the sauce. She's up high on that Boopy Dupinol. This is so sad. It happens to so many cats each year. They ingest a toxic amount of Boopy Dupinol. They dance until their feet start bleeding. And then they're rushed to the emergency room and they just can't make it. So be careful if your cat starts doing Boopy Dupinol. Seems fun at first and you got the little Instagram video of your kitty cat, but you know what? It's a dark turn. It's a dark turn. Hey, you promise yourself when you're done taking notes, you'll play some video games. Very nice. Mostly naked cat girl. It's Saturday. Yeah. Is it a Saturday? Yeah. Oh, wait, let me look at my watch. It's a cat girl that's dancing. You're right. You did say mostly aged, but let's just say it's aged as in meat, you know, like a salted beef, you know. I'm not sure what's happening here, but this looks normal to you. Oh, okay, well, the officer says this is normal. And so does the Sergeant General Major Domo shark. So this is okay. I think you passed the test. Let's check the pupils. They're still there, so the cat is alive. Okay. Keep dancing, kitty cat. Keep on keeping on. This is a surprise appearance by Pinecone's new kitty cat. Usually might be seeing Pine as a big bunny. But this is Pine's new kitty cat. Love your inspector outfit, Mash, and I just love that this moment has worked out so perfectly. So I think you got a great lineup of Limsa so far. This is good. Very serious roleplay, very serious cat roleplay. Good stuff. The Ozark TV, how are we doing? What? Loving to hear that. Thank you for the baseball talk as well. I hope we're doing good. Oh, I saw that the game started just at 9. So please tell me how we're doing. I'll move next on to Alex, who is standing here in the gear I was wearing when I started this game. Went down to Houston at the top of the 3rd. Okay, that's okay. We came back last night. Hi, I'm the new Arcanist who still has legacy controls enabled. I have not left Limsa Limitsa, and I'm sitting around attuning to Ethernet shards. Legacy? Tell me about these legacy controls. Put aged cat girls in this game? I want to see an old cat girl. The Yankees are down 9-2 against the Rockies. Who is it against? Sorry, Manny. Sorry. You just calm down. You just got 2 World of Warcraft commercials in a row? That's wild, Icy Rain. That is wild. You gotta show off your standard outfit. Okay, I'll take that. I'll say that in a second. Oh no, not the legacy controls. It's tank controls. Oh my god, Alex. I bet y'all told me to turn this off instantly. You can't play on standard. You need legacy or you get dizzy and you fall over. That's terrible, the game she plays. I'm glad that legacy still exists for you. But I'm loving it. I shall demonstrate because you can very much see how they would work. And yeah, we made you change to the proper stuff. Yeah, I need the stuff that's made for the modern brains. Rockies are in the 8th. Let's go Rockies. I literally was doing a little bit of prayer with my papa earlier today. I was like, Papa, hey, let's just let's put some manifestations out there and hope that the Rockies wallop the Yankees out of nowhere. So thanks, big man downstairs. Who's my dad? Okay. I'm loving this outfit. It's very nostalgic for me. And it's kind of a serve as well. I love this outfit, Alex. And also, can you believe... Oh God. That I just fell off. They were like, oh, you're a row woman? The boobies are out. We're gonna have them hiked all the way up to your collarbone like it's a Renaissance festival. Like, you're gonna have them... Like, you know how the girlies do it when you go to the Ren Fair? It's always like... They're always this big and push up to the chin. Bless that. Every time I go to the Renaissance Festival, I will see several ladies like that. And they're like, we know what you want, and we're going to give it to you. Nothing in the game does boobs like the row starter gear. It's a balcony bra. I'm so sorry. This feels wrong, actually. Sorry, Alex. Try to get up in there, right in the crevices. But, like, it's a balcony bra. It's great. In the beer tent. And they'll even pour the beer in your mouth for you if you ask nicely, Icy. Gotta know who to ask. Oh no, go ahead. No, it's okay. This game does make an impression from scene 1. Oh yeah. Oh, they're smart. Because they also, when you're a bunny girl, they're like, oh yeah, you paid extra for this game. You got all that other stuff unlocked. So we're gonna let you be a very slutty bunny. So. You have worn worse, and you have also worn better. Yeah. But this is a great outfit. I think when I was making my character, this was the view I had. I was like, okay, I need to make sure my boobs look great. Okay, they look good. Great. It is like the secret menu. It's like getting a shamrock shake or whatever, you know. But this is great. I love the addition of the tank controls too, Alex. It's very funny. And that you're attuning to aetherites. And hey, you got your little Carby as well. Unless that's my Carby, I'm not sure. No, that's your Carby. Perfect. Fabulous. I believe in you. I think you're going to do great. You're going to love this game. Just good luck with the wine and cheese. That's all. So I give this a Realm Reborn out of a Realm Reborn, which is a 10 out of 10, you know. But I can't say a Realm Reborn out of anything else because it's like, well, You're gonna play some Forza? Enjoy. That was so much fun, Zelda. When I played Forza for like a day or so. It was neat. I think I did Forza Horizon, though. I'm not good at driving. I give it a 14 out of 14. Yes. Perfect. Oh, before I get over here, I did want to see, this is your new look. I love the jumpsuit, by the way. The hat's new, isn't it? That's fun. What's the vibe you're going for with your new critter, Pine? Are you going... Because you look like you could be in Clue, and I mean that in the best way possible. You could be like the remake of, like, Miss Peacock. You know? You look like you're gonna murder somebody with a candlestick. The all green is giving me like Miss Peacock, Miss Teal, you know. I think it's the hat. It's a 2.0 out of a 7.05, if you will. This is a patch number joke. Okay. Very good, Alex. Yeah, this is kind of giving me 2024 Clue. You're like a fun reinterpretation of Miss Peacock. Who I think might have been Mr. Peacock? I don't remember. Was there a Peacock guy? Was somebody a Peacock? Who was like teal or something? I'm making things up about Clue? I don't know. But you look like a very fancy person who might have killed somebody. And then last but not least, we do have Nereus. I just want to make sure because I don't know if I've seen you in this outfit before. This is a pretty sick outfit. Want to buy some boopy doopy? It makes the Makote do the craziest things. You're selling cat drugs. Do they love rolling around in it? Is that what they're up to? This is a spectacular outfit. And, yes, lurking in the shadows under the docks. In Limsa Laminsa, there occasionally you'll find somebody who knows a guy who can hook you up with the good stuff. You know. Oh, it isn't last but not least. I do also have to add Twaffos in here. Sir, this gentleman, this person is selling boopy doop and all. But also, I'm gonna buy a little boopy doop and all first before you get. I'm gonna hook Yashola up. She needs to have a good time, okay? You an arc, you have to tell me if you're a cop. It's the law. Let me add this to my notes. Kind of suspicious behavior, but like it may be. It may not be. I mean, it's only circumstantial evidence. You have no real proof that this person is selling boopy doop and all. Maybe they were just doing a Betty Boop impersonation. You're vaguely disappointed that none of Lalafell's win is one of those buy gold on the scam website bots that hide beneath the terrain? That exists? I don't think I don't pay attention to the chat in this game. You all might have noticed. Because you have to beg me in this chat to pay attention to that chat. You also need to rep the other part of CD Limsa. Oh, yeah? I certainly can't see any crimes being committed here. Here we go. Wait, are we doing some other... Okay. How did you do that? I need to know how you did that. Why aren't all of you doing that? Everyone should do that. That was incredible. Yes, I can kind of tell. This is the other side of Limsa. I mean, this is all. I do not have a modified video game. I did not modify this video game. This is a out-of-the-box standard version of Final Fantasy XIV, and you can get all of these parts in it. And I don't think you have to pay money for these parts. They put the GIMP mask in it? That's bonkers. I have seen some of you these last few weeks repping this top, which I think is new to Dawn Trail. It's a look. It's definitely fetish gear, but the GIMP top is a lot. This is legit programmed to the base Final Fantasy XIV. I don't even know how to do mods in this game. You know what races are in this game? You're going to call that a kinkling. Yes, this is a kinkling indeed. I appreciate that you also start this off kneeling, which is a position I find... This is definitely a crime, but it's not my department. You need to get the higher brass up here, MASH. The hat is far more difficult to make work with other outfits. Yeah, well, actually, a face kini. This is technically not a mask. It is a face kini. I don't think there's eye holes and a gimp mask. I think that's the difference. I'm not sure. That's not my community. But in terms of fashion-wise, this might be a face bikini, although the mouth isn't exposed. Either way, it does bleed into the fashion world. They had one collab with Yoko Taro and they went, we're tired of hiding who we are. Let's just go wild, right? You gotta go back to your home server for some free company madness. Enjoy, Pine. Thank you. You were perfect. Perfect here. Thank you so much for being a naked cat girl. That was great. This is bonkers. This outfit is really good. I think you nailed it, Nereus. This is amazing. I gotta get into these ears. Hold on. Well, let me sit like this. And this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the ear. What's going on here? Man, Final Fantasy, like, what are you doing over here? What's going on, Final Fantasy? There's so many belt buckles on your head. It's so many belt buckles going on this head. Are these two part of the same set? It's so wild. I'm sure this is like, there's probably some group of like raiders or something that look like this. It's the same set. Okay, I see. Because the belt buckles, the reason why I had guessed that is not because it's both fetish gear, but the belt buckles on the elbow of your jacket are the same as the belt buckles on your forehead. And they love a little thematic moment there. Yeah, you got to keep the hat on solid, skin tight. So what kind, I mean, I dare not ask what kind of activities you're up to today, but I hope it's just something like human bowling. Like you got to dress like this so you can knock over a bunch of pins, you know? It's very post-apocalyptic Raider-esque, I see. Man, I was just trying to pass your limbs limits to an immediate friend. You think Balmain Quicksands is infamous? You find some fascinating specimens and glimpses across the North American DCs. Is this gonna play? Let's find out. Hold on, let me mute today. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm assuming this has some audio where the people are talking to each other. They're lip syncing here, right? I'm guessing this is some lip sync drama. Okay. You'll have to put this in Discord so I can enjoy it later. The audio is part of it, gotcha. I thought it was just gonna be some naked cat girls or something. TikTok on desktop is super loud. That's why I muted the tab immediately. Because I was so worried. No need to click. Okay, put it in Discord. I want to watch it later. Fabulous outfit, let me tell you. This is bicycle safety gear. Of course it is. Because when you're in a bicycle, the thing you gotta make sure is safe is your mouth. You gotta really protect that mouth. This is fetish gear, Final Fantasy XIV. That's what it is. And the thing is, I don't know if a lot of people are into this specifically at 14, but it's cool you can do it. And I'm glad that you did. Gotta keep the flies out of the mouth, of course. That's the deal, yeah. And I think that might be the Moonfair shorts as well, which look great on you. I like that you're kind of like butch on top and casual on the bottom. That's my favorite part of this outfit, is this like summertime leather wear. Because it's getting hot and sweaty under there. Your head is, when you take off this mask, when you unzip it through the back, it's just gonna be pools of sweat. So you're wearing light. You're keeping things light so you don't pass out. And that's very limited because let me tell you, it's gotta be beachwear, because you're right by the beach and you're gonna pass out from the humidity if you don't wear shorts like these. So very smart, Nereus. I think you look spectacular, and I hope this is my YouTube thumbnail. Hi YouTube, this is my YouTube thumbnail now, I guess. They suspended people for having horny adventure plates, and then they added this stuff. Yeah, very mixed messages. It's not even remotely thematic with the zone. Really? At that level, either outside of like, that's wild. That's wild. It's, I mean, outside of it just being like leather, They just want an listen, I think somebody at Final Fantasy XIV was like, please, we have to put in fetish gear. We need these people to say subscribe. Okay? We can, like, ban them for being a little too over the line, but we need to get the fetish dollars, I guess. We lived long enough in the era of frumpy, low-textured robes and armor that didn't let you... Yeah, that didn't let you turn your head. This is looking spectacular, yeah. Yeah, this one pervy dev was like, finally, I hit my 10-year mark at Final Fantasy XIV. Now that I'm a part of all of the legacy plans, and I have tenure, I'm adding fetish gear to the game. You know, Dawntrail is my moment. I think this is spectacular, and I think you all capture the essence of Limsa Limensa. Let me add Twafo, who is also capturing Limsa Limensa. Twafo. Oh, that's not Twafo. Twafo. Browsing the Final Fantasy XIV fashion folder. Let's see here. Limino Peak. Twafo. Limsa. Beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. So, I'm just gonna crank the brightness up on this one. Twafo is coming at us live from Limsa, hanging out as one of the Storm Guard folks, I think, or the Yellow Jackets. I can't remember what they call themselves, Twafo, but Twafo said, right here in the fashion, if I can find it, Twafo said, Glasriel and I are out here squashing catgirl beefs and protecting the mean girls in Limsa Limensa. Hell yes. Gotta make sure that those, because I'm telling you, especially when they get on that boopy-doop-it-all, the cats get very territorial. They start marking the territory, which is such a nightmare to get out. Especially out of concrete. It sinks right in, and it stains, and it smells when the cat girls mark their territory, but they have to do it. It's just sort of an instinct. So Twafa's out here trying to make sure the territory lines don't get crossed, trying to make sure all the cat girl blood from when they fight each other gets cleaned up off the pavement. That's when the cat leakage happens. Yeah, that's when the cat leakage happens. Is when they start getting into their heated arguments. So, Twafo, you're doing great work out here protecting Limsa from catgirl territorial disputes, which are such a strange and vicious part. I think that's why we finally ended racism in this leg of the story, because they had to do something to Endwalker to send a message to the catgirls. They're like, listen, if the fish folk and the kobolds and the humans can get along, so can little Mary Sue and little Janie over here. These girls got to get together and stop peeing on the concrete, you know. So thank you for serving. Thank you for your service and your braveness, Twafo. You and Glazariel. I think you're doing the Lord's work. Combine this fit with jeans and t-shirt samurai, then you can recreate one of the most pivotal scenes of Pulp Fiction. Oh, really? We actually do have jeans and t-shirt samurai. I think that was one of Alex's costumes. But this is great. I think you all nailed it. Honestly, when I proposed this idea, I was like, this is dumb. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about when I say spotted in Limsa Limensa. But here we are in the past with the here, I'll put this over here because I don't think yes, I'm blocking things. Okay. Then I'm over here then. So here we are in the past with Vanat and everybody pissing off Emmett again. Getting pushed around by this guy who just phased through me. That is so weird. Assian behavior. And we've brought a piece of Limsa to this dimension. Limsa Limensa doesn't even exist yet. And yet here we are trying to introduce Vanat to these complicated ideas. Stuck on L. Yeah, we're going to keep you right over here, Twafo. There you go. Vanette, this is what happens in the future. You should stop this, honestly. This is great. You all look fabulous. This is the essence of Limsa Limensa. And I love it. I think this is great. Thank you all for taking my very foolish idea and bringing it to life. Because I was thinking about, like, Hollywood and things like that. Like, places that bring a certain fashion. New York brings a certain fashion to mind. Miami, big places in the real world that bring, you know, Paris, Milan, places that you think of like, oh, this is how the folks there dress. This is their fashion there. And I think we got such a perfect sampling of Limsa Limensa here. Oh, yeah, and then she starts doing the little sexy bee's knees dance or whatever it is. You know. And she's also got a catgirl tail and Sprout's ears. But I think you all did fabulously. Oh, gosh. I won't be seeing new fashion next week, next Saturday, because I will be helping my mom clean the office. So I would love to know what should be the next fashion theme that you now have 2 weeks to prepare for. You have like 13 or 14 days. New fashion in 2 weeks. You know, what could we cook up? What's something that might take you a little while to brew? Not that I'm saying you all got to go home and get on your sewing machines and start making like couture for this, but like, what's something that's like I would love to coordinate this. These are 2 weeks to do to brew up the fashion. I'm gonna do an hour before the show, anyways. That's fine too. That's okay as well. I really don't mind. Final days monsters. Yes, Martin. Actually. That's the thing. Well, we found it so fast. Absolutely, yes. Monsters the Final Days. I mean, yeah, it could be for Halloween. We'll have plenty of Halloween opportunities. You know, you all for Halloween could be like a ghost that got killed in a weird way, and you have to reflect that with your fashion, you know. But I love the idea of Final Days monsters. That's going to be it. And I'm going to put that in Discord right now before I forget, because I always forget. Next fashion theme. And this will be for the 7th. Oh my god, it's so far away. September 7th. Final Days monsters. The end is nigh, and you've given into despair. What monstrous form erupts forth? There you go. Great idea, Martin. My Halloween is like 2 months long. Absolutely, because I love Halloweens. And then Christmas is the other 10 months. Exactly. Final Days monsters. Yoshi be somewhere step on me, please. Didn't he say that to like some cosplayer or something? Fantastic work, everybody. Love this. You're all amazing. You're all Limsa Limensa. That reveal blew my mind, Nereus. I don't know how you did that, but that was next level. You exploded into a different costume. Amazing. It was a Tsukuyomi. That's so funny. Love that. Because, like, yeah, obviously Tsukuyomi. I thought for a second it was Moonbrita, but I think he apologized to Moonbrita. But that's really funny. I mean, Tsukuyomi is misstep on me, so. Great work, everybody. I think it's time for me to do some regular, story stuff, so I will bid you all farewell. And, go talk to some... Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Vinette. So thank you all. We're gonna continue on with Endwalker, I think. Our investigation is on to a fine start. Wouldn't you agree? From here I propose don't commit any crimes. You got it, MASH. Oh, by the way, Alex, are you going to be hanging out with your friends later today? Do you got any, like, friend plans? I don't know if we're going to do a dungeon today or anything, but it was good to know. I can never tell because I don't know what level my quests are. Thank you, MASH. I'm glad that you're watching. From here I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers who would track down the colleague Izumine mentioned. I do feel compelled to interject once or twice during that previous conversation, so you're more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. Oh, thank you. I'm very capable of talking to people. This is a bribe. Are you, like, giving me money? I can't hold up. I'm at a quiet. All I'll ask is you want your footing around the stream. We can meet here back when we finish speaking with this TMOs. Hello, are you bribing me? Thank you for... I love this outfit. And I'm glad you're inspired, Martin, to make some more Limsa Lominsa fashion. So good. I just want to spend some time in Limsa Lominsa and just look at all the girls. Oh, I see. Nereus gave you lots of cocaine. That's very good. Oh, I gotta go this way, I think. Hold on. This one's for Naja. Getting on my pig. My hard-earned pig. Flying off. Is it gonna get lost along the way to the evidence locker? How disastrous. I'm sure that never happens. Not today, you don't think you might squeeze in a trip to pick up some food. Good idea. Timios. We've got Timios here in Caliliomeos of Rifalos or something. Yes, I'm Timios, but keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finders. Huh? Oh, this is one of those little sell a fish to this guy situations, isn't it? They'll love doing this. So what is it you wish to speak about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? Yeah, sure. Further enthusiast, are you? Well, settle in and we can discuss the final points of this fascinating craft. My deep and abiding love of avian artistry can be traced back to when I was but a young boy, stricken by the transcendent beauty of a glorious golden feathered creature my father had designed. It was then and there that I vowed to surpass one day that masterpiece. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I should have asked about his thoughts on Hermes' creation. He launches into a rambling and unstoppable discourse. I can't wait to see it, Magressa. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen a suggestive adventure play, honestly. I don't think I've seen one yet. I'm missing out. And thus did I secure an observer's role here in Elpis, and at last realized my childhood ambition. Here the dreams I once dreamed are an everyday reality in which I find fulfillment through the research and creation of new flying life forms. An abridged recounting of events, as was doubtless to your disappointment. Is there any specific part you'd like me to expound upon? Oh? You were hoping for my opinion of Chief Hermes' creation, so why didn't you say so? Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. Who's gonna invent hummingbirds, though? Because that's what I need to know. That one warrior's adventure plate? What sets the chief's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high they disappear from the view. Others that traverse boundless skies in moments, all without riding the currents. I know none save he who can conceive of such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form above all are dumbfounded by his genius. I mean, I guess I'm trying to hear more about what he thinks about specifically Hermes' creations, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be like kind of coy about it. Well, I don't know if anybody knows about Medion is the thing, because he hasn't submitted it. Yeah, that's... My opinion on the matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Medion as a concept, I've never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communicating via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes would choose to submit Medion's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then the design will be registered for public scrutiny. Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, he came to me, a fellow artisan, looking for advice. Oh, if he came to me, that would be a different story. Also, looks like the ad break starts in about 45 seconds, so if you're not subscribed, you don't have Twitch Turbo, you might be missing this incredible conversation between me and this guy who likes birds. Oh my god. Do you know about Dynamis and Entelekes? Or I could tell you more. He's going to be frowned upon, so I'm going to ask him what he knows about Dynamis and Entelekes. Probably nothing, though. Dynamis and Entelekes? That has nothing to do with birds. Why would I care? Those sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower here made in Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard of someone speaking of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? First person shaking my head no. Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered you sought my insight, but I can't afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. Now I really must go make more birds. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to. Well, that went poorly, I think. Okay. Sorry, Crystal Mommy. He did not really care much about what I was serving today. What Is this just somebody? Oh god, this is one of those mounts, but it's not a mount right now. Wild. I should flip him the bird. He might love that. He'd be like, wow, thank you. I invented that. Here's 2 for you. Alright, Vinette. Bad news. Didn't learn much.
Ah, good timing. I just finished my own investigations not long ago. Do you have any new findings to share? I see. Even an expert in the field has little understanding of Meteon's capabilities, let alone an awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteon as his personal project and can provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself.
Yes. Well, why don't I talk to somebody who knows about flowers? Maybe they invented the flower. Who does flowers around here?
Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed for it to reach any definitive conclusions.
Hook me up with that next quest.
At present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis and the intellect keys which can control it.
Well, I love your, like, haunted doll look over there, Martin. That's very cool.
Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them at any depth, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I'm inclined to say that our current course, and all that we can learn about the Chief... stay our current course, and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Meteon, aside from her unorthodox method of communication?
Oh, she's got sisters, and he already sent their asses to space. Probably 14 of them. If I had to guess. It's, like, gotta be 14. Because they love the number 14. Or 7, because is this, like, 7.0, or is this 6? It might be 6 if this is 6.0. I don't know. She and her sisters were created to journey to the stars and search for intelligent life, and he sent their asses to Mars already. You don't even know what Mars is, and they're there.
I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate?
Yada, yada, yada. There's probably like a dozen space birds up there, causing havoc.
So these siblings of hers now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning.
Yeah, they're up there with Matt Damon up on Mars eating poop potatoes.
Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel like you've touched upon a vital clue. One that we should keep in mind as we continue.
That he's not submitting concepts to the board? And instead sending their ass to Mars? Yeah, I think we should submit that, and I don't think he should have the position.
Next, I propose we take ourselves to Peripetia Crystalline, not far from here, just follow the path to the west.
I love how sad this music always seems. There are people who believe The Martian was based on true events. Interesting. I mean, is that true? Did Matt Damon really go to space and eat poop potatoes? Dookie potatoes? That's wild. I mean, maybe in essence, he ate those on Earth. That's what I figure. No, it was real. Was it? I don't know nothing. The poop potato, they were turnips. But then Hollywood was like, we can't do turnips. No one's eating turnips. Big Potato gave us $10 billion to make this movie about surviving on Mars by eating poop potatoes. You watched that again last night. You can confirm poop root vegetables are real. Y'all need to tell me the truth. Right now. Because I don't know anything about anything, particularly movies. No one really went to space and ate poop turnips. Or taters. Did they?
This tower, the one further along, are part of Peripetia Crystalline, the facility where they archive all of Elpis's observational and testing records.
They sent his ass to Mars and like, good luck, Matt. Of course. Stanley Kubrick shot The Martian in New Mexico. Love that. Yeah, I mean, New Mexico's got the vibes, right?
This tower is part of Peripetia Crystalline.
Oh, is it a crystal tower? Let me zoom out real quick. Is that why you won't let me fly around here? Because is this a crystal tower that my cat boy sent me back home in?
Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, isn't the reason we're here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see that those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon.
Hello, Wanbri. Good to see you. If you had to survive on one root vegetable in space, what would it be? I think mine, honestly, might be carrots. Don't tell those little bunny rabbits, though. They'll go nuts for that. But, like, carrots, you could do them savory, you could do them sweets. I think I'd be satisfied with that. No, I do love potatoes, and you know what? I think my ancestors might strike me down. I'm going to rescind my answer and say potatoes. Because I think somebody would drag me down to the depths if I didn't say potatoes. It's in the blood. Yeah, nutrition. I think you can probably survive at least a year on that. Stationeers tell you that Stationeers? Is that a video game? Potatoes are most sustainable. They'll grow in anything, yeah. And like when one starts going off and sprouting, that's just a new potato waiting to be grown, you know. Hello, Archivist. You have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. I'm here for 12 and a half hours until he's done. It's a silly game, interesting. Hello, Kat. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. What's that fatal attraction? Dizit Wolf. To be fair, good to see you, Wolf Prince and Kat themselves. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you had to be stranded in space, what is the one vegetable you would eat? What would you be cultivating up in space? At first I was thinking carrots, but honestly I think potatoes is gonna be the thing that gives you the substance you need, you know. At the start of the plague there were no potatoes in shops, but you had half a bag of potatoes already and they were sprouting, so you planted those. What was your yield for that? It's always fun growing potatoes. I have to say, I love growing taters. Welcome on in, folks. Oh, you are playing Final Fantasy XIV as well. I'm in Endwalker right now. So I had a long day of shopping today. And we're still in the main story of Endwalker. Broccoli's a great idea. Broccoli's a really good idea. Ooh, because the fiber and the protein that you're gonna get from broccoli is very good. And if you had access to a greenhouse, you might live on like spicy peppers mash. Interesting. Yeah, I think potatoes might be the easiest to grow because you could just mess up and they'll start growing themselves, honestly. Each potato successfully grew a plant of 10 plus potatoes. Fabulous yield. Love that. I love potatoes so much. Potatoes are essential for your tastes, yeah. And I think when push comes to shove, I'm not a doctor nor a nutritionist, so don't take this as medical advice, but I think if push comes to shove, you might even be able to eat them raw if you can't cook them. My mom took a bite of a potato the other day and I was like looking at her like, what's that about? Never seen anyone eat a raw potato. Sweet potatoes are great, Dizit Wolf. Is it Dizit Wolf? She was raw dog at a potato. I'm like, what are you doing? We have heating elements. That's great. You were unlocking Endwalker Society quests all day. I hope that gets you like a cool mount or something, Kat. Or maybe a great dance. Some fun things that you can get going on in this game by helping out folks. What did Mom say? Oh, about the potato? A Dizit Wolf? Okay, gotcha. Good to know, Dizit Wolf. I think she just wanted to test if it was fresh. So, you believe every society gives a mount for all expansions and a realm reborn. I think you must be right about that because I love my piggy mount that I got from the fairies. It was cool. And I ride it everywhere when I remember. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should have sufficient data for our official records. Great. You're eating dinner and you keep looking at your water bottle for every 2 minutes like, I can't believe it hasn't refilled itself left. This was supposed to be in a Discord chat window. I appreciate you sharing that with us, though, Martin. Hi, Darkstar Slayer. How's your weekend going? And Gerta, good to see you as well. I mean, you can share those thoughts with us here, too, Martin. I looked at my water bottle before starting the show. I was like, damn. I will have to go downstairs and refill this. Not on my life. Not until 7 p.m. Was that so? I heard it was maybe being DDoSed the other day, Gerta. Thanks for reminding me to drink some water, Mash. Is it worth leveling a crafter, a gatherer, and a job to 90, doing 21 days of combined worth of daily quests across 3 societies, all for a single dance? Yes. IMO, put you 2 all for emotes. Love that. You saw me drink and you're like, damn, I am thirsty. Ah, heck. Sorry, Martin. You know what my thought was? I was like, damn, I'm thirsty. And then I drank, and then I wasn't thirsty anymore. Odo can refill his water bottle with himself. That's kind of weird, though, when you think about it. I do think that's good. You know, when it all boils down to it, too, to be fair, so can we. It just won't be very good. Take a long time to distill and purify, but I guess you can do it. Trying to get your life together and finish some chores like folding laundry. Good luck with the folding. I know that takes some time. I always have to just sit in bed and do it. I used to do it standing up, but now I'm just so lazy. I just get in bed, I pour the laundry onto the bed, and I'm just like, I'm folding it. Let's just get this over with. I hear, though, there's something the Women's Guild was talking about, a really cool device they had bought that helps you like fold t-shirts in like 1 second. It's like some sort of folding board. You like put the t-shirt on the board, then you go crack, 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 and then you pull it out and it's folded. Sounds amazing. I like folding my stuff Marie Kondo style, though, because then it sits up like little envelopes and I can see which shirt it is and then avoid all the shirts that I don't wear on a regular basis and then have all those shirts in my drawer still. Yeah, folding laundry in bed is a great idea. Because it takes forever and you might as well be comfortable. He did that on screen to be social with others because he doesn't need to eat and drink. Okay, he was like, oh yeah, sure, let me just pour a little myself in this glass and then ingest it, whatever. Sure. That is fun. So since he doesn't need to eat or drink, that makes more sense. Now, what was it you wish to speak to me about, says this archivist. We're learning more right now about the researcher Hermes and his creation Medion. Medion? Something like that. She's a big old meaty ion. She's a bird girl that has a lot of feelings. And I got a lot of feelings about her, okay? I'm worried about this bird girl. I think she's going to lead to the end of days. Meteor? One of the most legendary. I don't know if that was a Vine or a TikTok, but it was legendary. Changed my mind forever. That is exactly how the I would say Dragon Apocalypse, dinosaur extinction event happened. She's a Medion. That is so 100% sure. Oh, sorry. Roll this back. Let's stop talking about dinosaur extinction events and talk about Medion is definitely gonna be a problem in the future. I would honestly be surprised if it's not Medion in the future, but I would be delighted if one of her sisters comes back from space and is just like, I'm killing you and ending the world. Because maybe they went to space, got lonely as hell, and came back here and ruined things. But I think it's gonna be Medion because she was like, give me your dark feelings and put them into this flower so you can remind Hermes he's not alone. Anybody say, give me your dark feelings? Wild. That's wild. I don't know about that. Do I have a Discord community? I do, Darkstar Slayer. There it is. Alex is giving you that. Just say, you'll be introduced to the screening section. Just say, hi, I'm Darkstar Slayer. I found Tina through this game on Twitch or whatever my friend recommended me. Just tell me how you found the channel and then we'll add you in. You have a conundrum you would like some help with, Alex. You can't get all the way to a grocery store today. That is for tomorrow. But you do need a meal more substantial than what you have at home, so you're going to go pick up some takeout. To go for a cheaper and regular option of pizza, you splurge for a burger. You're also saving for a whole new PC so you can run Final Fantasy 16, but you're uncertain if like $8 save will matter. When's the last time you had beef, Alex? When's the last time you had beef this week? You're sure that the secret experimental bird that can potentially feel her creator's depression as he processes a series of major life changes won't cause any issues? Yeah. And also that, like, she's really dependent on. This won't be a problem. A burger is more expensive than a pizza? I mean, you could probably get a frozen pizza for about $6. A delivery pizza? Here's the thing about delivery mash. Yeah, it's been a bit. I would say go for the burger, Alex. If you just had ground beef yesterday, if you had like tacos yesterday, or like spaghetti with meat sauce or something yesterday, I'd say maybe skip it today. But I say go for the burger. I think that's going to give you the energy you need to do some food shopping tomorrow. Usually when you're about to go shopping before eating, you just eat a small cheap snack. Yeah, but I think since it's a whole day, like it's going to be tomorrow, I'd say get the good food now so that you're not going to be laying in bed at night like, oh, why did I just eat a mango before bed and not real food, you know? Yes, enjoy your burger, Alex. Yeah, but Michi, that is such a smart idea, and I always do that before going shopping. Or I'll pack an Ensure or some kind of bar with me. If I'm not really feeling hungry before I go somewhere, I always have a snack on me. Please, y'all, you gotta carry a snack, especially if you got blood sugar issues like me. I'm not diabetic, but I gotta sit down. I gotta sit down and rest frequently. So if I don't have something to eat, I'm gonna be out like that. Pizza has never lasted 2 meals near you. I could make a pizza last forever. Oh my gosh, enjoy your meal, and thank you so much, Kat, for bringing your folks over. Thank you also, I believe it was Alex, or was it you? And let me see, who shouted out Kat? Oh, I don't know if it shows in the thing. It doesn't show in the thing, but thank you so much for shouting out Kat, who is a fantastic variety broadcaster, plays a lot of Final Fantasy XIV too, is doing a full story playthrough, and has finally gotten through Endwalker, so. Is it hypoglycemia? I don't know. I don't have it diagnosed. Like everything else that's wrong with me, I'm pushing all that aside except for therapy and the periodontist. I have been delaying getting diagnosis for anything, but I have my suspicions. We'll see. Hypoglycemia does sound kind of interesting, maybe. If you don't eat before shopping, you'll buy nothing but junk food, right? I wonder, is like, let's say you forgot to eat before shopping, Michi. Do you ever do the thing where you're like, you know what? I'm going to get this box of like the snack bars I usually buy for myself at home. I'm going to get the whole box and tear into one right now and then pay for it at checkout. Do you ever do that thing? My mom's done that 1 or 2 times. She buys the thing and just starts eating it there. I don't know if that's legal. And if it's not legal, that was a joke. This is a hilarious joke, and I'm a content creator and entertainer, and sometimes I tell jokes. Let's learn more about Medion. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes by without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. Afraid I can't tell you exactly when Medion appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Okay. The police are always... they're dredging. Yeah, looking for those illegal snackers. Oh yes, my ADHD frequently causes me to forget to eat on time, Darkstar Slayer. That's why I try to keep that thing on me. And by that thing, I mean a snack bar or a bottle of Ensure. Because that'll keep me going for at least an hour until I can get home. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Galen shared with me. Congratulations on having a dearest, rubbing it in. I have a dearest, but she died in a dragon fight. Her name was Ysael. Oh, Galen is my partner and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. Glad that y'all got romance up here in Angel World, whatever y'all doing. The thing is a melon. I always keep that melon on me, and I throw it at people who I like. You always used to snack on stuff while shopping. Your parents had the as long as we pay at the end philosophy, right? It's going great, Mars. What was your favorite thing to like snack on? Do you ever do that as an adult now, Mars? Like... that's an impulse I've had, but I don't know if I've done it yet. It's just something that if I'm... and I realize when my mom doesn't eat before we go shopping, that's when she's buying that bag of cheese curls. And I'm like, Mama, another bag to bring home? I don't know. But I can't stop her, so... She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Medion Heavensward, a host to them. Oh, so you saw it, huh? A host to them. Yeah, kind of weird, right? But he can say it's for research purposes to see if they're, like, space-worthy. You don't really have the urge anymore. Okay. It's only illegal in the sense that jaywalking is legal, where it only really matters if it causes a problem. Yeah, like, if I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna eat these, but I'll pay for it at the register, and then I don't pay for it at the register, that's bad. But if I say I'm gonna eat these, and then I do pay for it at the register, not bad, right? When you're a kid, your mom would always peruse the supermarket bakery till you have a chocolate sprinkled donut. But she would ask first. Oh, okay, wait. Would you get a free donut? Or would your mom... oh, she would persuade the bakery to let you have a chocolate sprinkled donut. Oh my god, your mom's amazing. We would always walk past the bakery to get to just the regular old bread section, and I always remember seeing those donuts and being like, God, if I could just have that. And I'm glad I didn't, because I found out that sugar knocks me out. But okay, you would pay at the end. Okay, so you would have the donut as you're walking around the store, and then be like, my child had a donut, please pay for it. It's like the barcode wrapper. Smart. That's a sweet thing, Mash. I love that. Oh man, this is only tangentially related, but one of the yoga ladies I watch she does this all the time. Hold on, I promise this will be relevant. Okay. So like one of the poses she has you do is this. And I remember doing that so much when I was a kid when my mom would stop to talk to somebody in the supermarket. Like, which would be almost every time she'd go to the supermarket. Always talking to somebody. And so I told my mom the other day, I said, when you're teaching yoga, you gotta have your folks do this and say, like, pretend like your mom is talking to her friend that you don't know at the supermarket. for too long. Standard kid maneuver, right? The twist, the little twist. It's great. A twirl, a beautiful twirl, right? I mean, I feel like that's mom behavior. It was the only way she could convince you to go shopping is to be like, I'll give you a donut. My mama was never giving me a donut, I don't think. Sometimes my dad would. My dad is the treat giver. He really is. Ugh. I was talking to my mom the other day about that. I was like, I'm so glad I don't have kids right now. Because do you know how sugared up they'd be from my dad? I'd be like, Mom, Dad, can you watch the kid for the weekend? I gotta go do something gay or something, whatever. And then, or I gotta go to a convention or something. And I would drop off the kid, my hypothetical non-existent kid who won't exist because that's, whoa, I can't do that. But if I ever had a kid, I know if I gave them to my dad to watch for a weekend, they'd come up so sugared up. They'd be like spitting up Kool-Aid. My dad would probably give a baby a cookie. No teeth, no nothing. Nothing to do with teeth. Just be giving them ice cream and cookies and cakes and stuff. Look at my dog. I know. My dog got pancreatitis because my dad was giving my dog bacon fat. Now I gotta feed her myself. Because he fattened up that pig. So I think my kids would, if I had kids, they'd come out round as balloons after a weekend with my dad. So that's not going to be a reality. That's not going to happen. So this guy's partner, we got here because I was talking about grocery store stuff. Yeah, that's why Stella's the sausage. Yeah, because she gets so many dang up treats. You haven't had a snack in quite some time, except for bananas and maybe chicken salad. You've mainly just been doing savory dishes. Okay, that's great. So you haven't had, because you were talking to me the other day, to be fair, about those chewy bars, the little fruit ones that you loved so much. So you don't really do snacks anymore? So his partner saw Hermes send a whole bunch of bird folks up into the sky. For several days, she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she'd ever witnessed. Oh, boy.
That sounds like a story that I should like to hear, says Vinat.
Oh, Mistress Vinat, I thought you had already returned to the surface. They mean like die? Is that what they mean here? Die? Like Vinat? Oh, girl, I thought you died. Is that what they're talking about? That's why I was convinced that when they say return to the surface, I thought like these are angel people up in the clouds. And the return to the surface is like, I'm going to go fragment myself and become people. But they don't do that. Because, like, they don't become fragmented people until the final days and everything gets ruined and the world gets split into a billion things. Yeah. I think they refer to it as dying, Michi. So I didn't realize. Yeah, I think that's what folks were telling me, because I thought that it was just like, I'm gonna get reborn. I'm gonna go walk among the humans. I thought this is what we're talking about. But last Saturday, folks were like, no. They're talking about dying. So I guess that is an eggplant, unless you all are trying to maintain a facade that they're not talking about the surface. Yeah. Yeah, these are the only type of people that exist right now. Return to the star is dead. Return to the surface. They're at work in the sky. Okay. Return to the surface. They're at work in the sky, and the surface is the world. I thought they were. Okay, fine. That's a little. I feel like you're 100% right, the game she plays, but it pisses me off still. I thought you returned to the surface. So they thought, because she was the previous. Is that? No. Yes? Yes. She was the previous Azem. So her duty was go around Earth and, like, basically treating it like a Mario game, going from, like, the lava level to the ice level or whatever, and being like, whoa, look at all these penguins. Wilds. You know? Great job inventing penguins. Hermes, or whoever did that. Yeah, isn't that wild? Very similar terminology for, like, super dead and also just popping home for a nap and a sandwich, right? The pack bars haven't existed in years, and you haven't found another one that gives enough calories and fulfilling that you find tasty. Have you ever tried, and of course I hate giving advice, except for I love giving advice, but I hate making people feel bad. So if you don't want advice, you can tell me, to be fair. Or you can mute. I was about to say it. You have the ability to mute. She was a previous SM, and generally when one of the council steps down, they die, but she didn't do that, and she's still kicking around, right? Because if you saw the world, why would you just want to give it up if you could just keep on keeping on? Wild. But my advice would be, have you tried something like a drink like an Ensure? I love those things now. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal.
Pray don't mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I've since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with retelling this site which so much delighted your Galen?
Of course! Or you could hear from her lips directly if you prefer. At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabasos Thalassae, so like the sea or something. She does enjoy her time there, watching sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find similar joy indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vanat. Ugh, what a suck-up. If they say they bought the farm, that means they literally purchased arable land. Yeah. When you can't be bothered cooking, you always eat the same protein bar. You're held together by those little protein crispies. Which bar do you like most, the game she plays? I used to like the RX bars, but I feel like it's going to yank out a filling. You know? Or just a tooth. It's going to take a crown out. They're sticky bars. They're very sticky bars. You think you get it? You were paying too much attention to the intricacies of the different seats and the rules when you're playing this. Yeah. But, like, the fact that they're like, okay, I'm retiring, time to die. I was like, whoa. And then when they said going down to the star, like returning to the star, and they're doing all these things, when they said, we're doing this for the benefit of, like, I think they said the star. Probably, I misinterpreted it as, like, the benefit of humanity, because I'm very human-focused, I guess. So I thought, oh, they're helping the little humans that live on Earth because they're angel people that live in the clouds. That was very wrong. You had some caramel shortbread and 2 scoops of cherry garza. You had ice cream at the cinema? You are living lavishly, Mash. I love that. The Trek Original Oat protein bar is great. It's also easy to hand out to other people because it's gluten-free and vegan. The Trek Original Oats. Is this a British-only thing I have to see? The Trek Original Oats. They keep saying, like, you mean Star Trek, the original series? The Trek Original Oat Flapjack. Wow, you can get them on Amazon. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Darkstar Slayer. I appreciate it. I don't know if my British accent is good, but I feel like I'm doing... At least I'm not doing my, like, oh, I cough now. You know, like, I'm trying not to offend people when I put on a British accent. That's like the only place that does cherry Garcia. I'm glad you get to, I'm glad you had some delicious Ben and Jerry's ice cream. You had Boost chocolate drinks a while ago. Does it make you feel full after that, though? Can't recall a drink doing that to me. It makes you feel bloated if you drink a lot of it. Gotcha. Yeah, for me, I don't feel like, ooh, I'm full up. That was a real meal. Because for me, like a protein bar or a snack bar or a drink isn't supposed to make me feel like packed. It's supposed to make me feel like I'm not going to keel over so I can go get a real food, you know? Like your savory meals that you're talking about. Like that makes me, I eat those till I'm full. But a protein bar, I have that and I'm like, I can still amble about and do yard work, you know? What am I playing at Scouse? Right now, in fact. The next person we talk to will have a Scouse accent. I didn't do any research. I haven't been doing my homework much. You're going to head out, grab some sleep, have a great Sunday, Monday, and the rest of your week. You win. I'm going to miss everybody. But the week after is going to be great. It'll be a lot of fun. I do miss everyone already, and every day I'm like, I should just do a regular stream. I shouldn't cancel. I shouldn't take a week off. But I'm going to miss everybody. But I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for some Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. And maybe some other little movie things or TV things throughout the week on Discord. But this looks great. These little protein flapjacks. Are they little squares, the game she plays? It's like... okay, hold on. It's $11 for 3 bars. Check out these reviews. Reviewed in the UK. So these are UK things. That's probably why it's expensive. Interesting. You're looking forward to it? Yes, I'm going to be welded to some movies soon. It'll be lots of fun when I come back and have all my stories about getting lost in my mom's office and finding dinosaurs and stuff. I mean, I'm going to find a lot of Star Trek memorabilia, a lot of Star Wars memorabilia, several rocking chairs. And, buttons, I think. My mom likes to collect buttons, so we're just going to put all the buttons in one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the different piles together. Then we're going to, after we sort things, then I'm going to be able to say, all right, Mama, did these things stay or go? That's all. All right. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vanette, even though such pursuits must continually regretfully delay your return to the star. Yeah, it's so sad that you have to keep living and not die.
Indeed they do.
'Tis a rest well deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered with the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as a Zem. I would love to find out that these people do something really dark when it's time for you to die. Like the lottery, the short story. Like it's time to they just beat you all with rocks until you die or something. Love that. A weird kink in this utopia. The rectangles that come in a bunch of flavors, but the plain was your favorite. You see the chocolate ones while cycling when you could eat chocolate, right? Yeah, that is a shame. I'm so sorry. Like now your body rejects chocolate, right? Like it gives you migraines. Hey, if I find cool stuff and y'all want cool stuff, and maybe I'll list the cool stuff on eBay or something, and y'all could snatch up cool stuff. But they put a flower crown off an eye. Yeah, like it's time for your graduation. And what would Elvis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use today. This is great that we have this, like, beaming NPC who gets to tell us what Crystal Mom has been up to before we knew her. Before she gave birth to us, of course. You know, they got that Midsummer thing going on. You know, I've never watched Midsummer, but is there a part of it where there's an exhaust pipe? Or is that made up? Yeah, what would Elvis be without your work, right? Thank you for inventing rock and roll, Crystal Mommy. It gives you something similar to, I need to go to the hospital level food poisoning. Oh, God, that's awful. Yeah, there is. Yeah. I heard a description of that scene, but they were saying it in a positive way. Like someone who really enjoyed smoking was like, that would be ideal. I could just get hooked up to an exhaust pipe. And I was like, okay. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature as with this much enduring passion as you do. I dare say there's not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you freaking die, girl.
I will be honored.
What Pax used to do was what Chicken Salad does now. Okay, quick emergency thing to feel good when you're like watching something with a friend. I think it's so much what you're saying. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, maybe look up like a little protein drink that keeps you going. Something you can knock back. I do it sometimes during the show when it's like on my 7 o'clock break where maybe talking to my folks, maybe my dad needs extra care, maybe there's a big mess downstairs that I gotta clean up, maybe I made a big mess with a soap dispenser in the bathroom, you know, or maybe I had an extra long bathroom break, and I'm like, oh, I don't have time to make food right now. I'll knock back and ensure I'll do the show, and then I'll eat a real meal after the show. You like yogurts for this? And Baby Bell cheese in general. Yeah, oh god, I love a Baby Bell because you can just pocket that. And it does get warm, but if you're out there raking leaves and it's the middle of fall and you're like, God, I'm so hungry, and you just whip out 2 Baby Bells, you're going to be okay, I think. So make sure you have some water with you.
Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Galen in person?
Yeah, Baby Bell, so great, so portable. The fact that they wrap that thing in wax, so smart. Allow me to reconfigure this door to the archives here. It'll take you up skyward and spare you the need to avoid any hostile concepts on the ground.
That would be most helpful, thank you.
Oh, there you go, Darkstar Slayer. Cliff Bars, I think, have a little more sugar than I like. I have to be careful about how much sugar I take in. But the Cliff Bars are so tasty. They're a little white chocolate one, pretty darn good. Was a lactose intolerant. Lactate makes it tolerable, but not great. Interesting. Because I always take a dairy pill with my Ensure, because they're usually dairy-based. But you might be... There's an Ensure Clear. Ensure Clear, to be fair. Try that out. I don't know if I've seen it sold in stores, but I have bought it online. Ensure Clear. I'm not sponsored by Ensure, I promise you. But I did get it for my folks. After my dad had a stomach blockage, I was really worried about him being able to get enough nutrition. And even something as little as milk proteins can build up over time. So having Ensure Clear gives me confidence knowing he can eat something and it's not going to cause a stomach blockage. So the Ensure Clear might be for you. It has the same amount of protein, but it's in like a liquid, like fruit punch beverage. Cashew milk yogurt. That's fun. How about that? They're doing everything with nuts these days. You ever tried nut cheese before? This is not a sexual thing. Typing Ensure Clear into the notepad. Very nice. I've never heard of Forager before, Michi. What else do they do? You have a great gluten-free section in the UK. You're fine with gluten. You should always look there because there's a wide range of protein bars. I should look there too in the gluten-free aisles. That sounds like a good idea, the game she plays. I'm also okay with gluten, but usually gluten stuff is also... Aloha was one of the ones that I like too. But usually gluten-free stuff also is like dairy-free or this and that free, low sugar. Aloha was the one that I really loved in terms of protein bars. Especially their mint chocolate one. Loved it because it's dairy-free, sugar-free, all this stuff, good amount of protein, and organic. That was so good. It's a little expensive though, so I only get it from time to time. But I think when garden cleanup season kicks back in, I'll probably buy myself another box of that. Oh, Forager ice cream? That sounds good. Gluten-free seems to always also mean we tried to go all natural, and it's like dates and seeds and stuff, right? I've opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance on the upper tier. Upon arriving in the upper tier, walk straight across the Skyway, and you will find yourself at the entrance to Metabasos the Lasai. Galen will be eager to share her tale with you, I'm sure. I hope it's a cutscene. I would like to see it. The vanilla flavor is so good. You can still consume dairy, but cashew milk just tastes so delicious. That's great, Darkstar Slayer. What got you to try it? What inspired you to try it? What's up, Approachable Archivist? Mistress Vanat, just passing through? Allow me to prepare this path. If you need any further assistance, there's always an observer or two out in the upper skyway. Why is it always food, though? I feel like I'm always talking about food on the show, and I always just get so hungry. We made some strawberry shortcake today, by which I mean I sliced off some hunks of angel food cake. I put some macerated strawberries on it, sprayed on some whipped cream from a can, and called it a day. And it's very good still. But I filled up on that, and then I barely had any appetite to eat anything before the show, so I was like, I guess I'll have a pizza slice. And now I'm hungry. But good news, I have some chicken strips and fries waiting for me at room temperature downstairs for me to eat in 1 hour. We'll be fine. It's sitting on the countertop. You randomly saw it at the store while in college and you decided to try it. It tasted so unique, I bet. And cashews are so rich. They really are creamy. It sounds yummy. It was really good. It's a nice light summery dessert. And this is strawberry season. Well, May and June usually are strawberry season. But like the summer, that's strawberries, you know. Hello, unhurried observer. Mr. Spinat, I was not told to expect, we would have prepared an official welcome. She probably emojied at him or something.
Please, there's no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galen, if that might be arranged.
Yes, Galen, of course. I'll inform her immediately. Oh, but she might be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. Should I let her know that your business is urgent?
That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she's ready to receive us.
A lovely view, eh? Oh, we can have a little talky talk. Me and my crystal mama. Who invented these lights? These lampposts? Oh, talking? Please be voiced. Thank God.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
I was so worried this wouldn't be voiced because I saw her dialogue box pop up before her voice popped in. I was like, oh, crap.
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Would your mind be totally rocked if somebody came from the future? That would be so hard to believe, honestly. Legitimately so hard to believe. But back in this time, I can't imagine somebody lying about it. But also, in these days, 2024, I would think this person's out of their mind. You think Emmett invented those little lampposts? He's like, hey, it gets the job done. Yeah, how would you prove it, right? It's as beautiful as ever, honestly. Y'all made it, so you did a good job. It's gorgeous. Look at my... I love that the main character of this game is actually my arms.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice.
I guess you could... Yeah, you could be like, hold on, I need to grab a newspaper real quick from like 20 bajillion or wherever I come from in the future. I'm going to deactivate and reactivate the source very quickly. Alrighty, I'm done. Blink and you miss it.
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures?
I feel like I was explicitly told not to talk too much.
Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own.
Where do we start?
By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans.
There was a bunch of racism. Do you want to hear about that?
But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveller. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring
We
than hearing
fixed
another's
it.
account.
Is the good news. We did fix the racism, but for the longest time, it was there, and human beings were killing everybody that didn't walk upright and not have scales, you know. Last night, you fell down a rabbit hole of local fishing and shellfish foraging on the coast. Oh, you want to forage for uni, sea urchin? That's cool. That might be dangerous, though, right? What's got you into the idea of foraging for urchins? Yeah, yes, there you go. That's a great idea, the game she plays. Tell her me and Lise had fisticuffs on the big hand. So she'll be like, oh my gosh, they got into a fight. And then she'll see it happen. She's like, oh, they were just having fun, you know. Do you think they make their eyes like that, by the way? Everybody who's like a researcher here has got like funky eyes. Emmett was like, yellow, I'm done. But everyone else is like, I'm gonna have sparkles in my eyes. Like even Hermes was like, I'm gonna have green laser eyes. And then Papa Limo died, and then they never killed a main character again. Until now. Sure, they're gonna kill somebody. They got to. Keep my fingers crossed. Somebody's gonna die.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it.
I mean, you will be, in essence. Sort of. Maybe I'll die. Wouldn't that be great, Alex? Not like real life Tina, but like creature.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart.
What a fun profile she has.
Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word.
Hold on, Crystal Mama. I gotta take my Ritalin. In my world, we have to take brain salts to make our brains do good things. So, you messed up there. Maybe make it better next time.
As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind?
Interesting. Some videos popped up on YouTube showing uniforging. Also, they're considered invasive now in California, and they're wiping out the local food source with sea stars. I had no idea. Maybe there's some local groups that you can get together with, Dark Star Slayer, that'll like show you how to do it safely, and legally and stuff like that, so you don't get in danger.
Mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe.
We gotta tell her that she becomes a big-ass crystal someday. I feel like that's important.
We too are miracles. Each and every one of us. Born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity.
You know that's cross-stitched on somebody's pillow right now. That, the second this line dropped, somebody said, hold up. I'm putting this on a pillow. Like, that is so pillow-coded. That's tattooed on someone's back, and that's also on somebody's pillow. Have it do all? I knew it. Live, laugh, love. We're born of the stars or whatever.
Of our existence. Nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
I absolutely know the second somebody's like, tack, 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 tack. Took out a cigarette. Nailed it. You know, like whoever wrote that was like shaking hands in the office like, yes, 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 thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I did just write that line. I did just write that line. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'm getting a raise. Excellent. Nothing felt impossible. Try drawing feet at a 45-degree angle. That's impossible. Not even joking, there was a live, laugh, love print up on the wall when you moved into this place. You begged the landlord to take it away immediately. That's great, Vash. Oh, safety is your number one priority. You're terrified of getting paralytic shellfish poisoning or other biotoxins. Good for you, Dark Star Slayer. But I love this. This is a fun idea. So maybe you can find some folks to do it, this foraging stuff. Oh, I want a brace. I don't want this bracelet, but I want to see somebody with this bracelet that says, like, we're all made of stars or something like that. Whatever the quote was, it was good as hell. I don't remember it. I'm too busy cross-stitching.
Swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true. And a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps. Holding us in its tender embrace.
Another fate discussion today. How about that? You know, someone with a print of the Mother Crystal signed by a Realm Reborn's Hidden actor with the words "Live, laugh, love" instead of "Hear, feel, think." That's very funny. Love that game she plays. It's a good bit.
As it was intimidating. How keenly aware I became of creation's fragility. Built as it is upon precarious happenstance.
For sure is. There's a lot of just like, well, this happened. And now humans are, you know.
I was overcome with an irrepressible urge To know the world more intimately. To hear its voice. Feel its breath.
Not the hear, feel, think. Not this.
I ventured forth on a journey that very day.
She's
So
giving too
very
many
long
winks to
ago
the
now.
camera, honestly. Fish got silly and gruesome legs. Long story short, we taught rocks how to think. Yeah.
Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new. And so beautiful.
It's so wild that she was like, tell me about all your little things you've been getting up to in school today, honey. And then I'm like, oh yeah, so like Bobolimo died, and like Lise was pretending to be, Breen was pretending to be Lise, and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, okay, yeah, well, I saw the world be born. And it was beautiful. Like, all right, Mom.
Lands that
Sheesh.
stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong.
She's like so one-upping us.
amidst
It's
it all
okay,
the
because she's
people-
right.
Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before.
We at least have had some of this stuff. You were going to go off on a rant about contingency. We were talking about fate the other day, but you thought better of it. Okay, so they call that, in philosophy, they call that contingency. Interesting. Like just the happenstance
They
of
are
life.
my meaning and my purpose. My love.
That's great.
And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star.
Oh boy, it's going to be a long one for you, girl. A long-ass one.
Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it.
That's wild. That's tough.
The
Oh, the
moment
happenstance
she
of
can
history,
Let go
okay.
and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way.
Yeah, I hope. Well, there's been so many instances where I rely on your power to
You.
not die.
Who are our future? Tell me this, and tell me true.
I do think the world might still need a Deus Ex Machina. Like, am I going to be able to pull this out of the bag on my own? Have I gotten near? That cloud in the middle looks like a bunny rabbit for sure, though. Tell me you see it. That's a bunny rabbit.
Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Yeah, girl, I'm paying for this journey. Okay, monthly. It's good. I'd say so. It's a loperate, you're right. Sorry, that was not a bunny rabbit. Love my lashes. I put on my
Pray forgive
sky
me,
high
ladies.
lash blast today. I miss Galen.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
Why would anyone's answer not be yes to this? As this video game character, I'd say it's been worth it.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
When she asks this, an app review button pops up and you have to rate Final Fantasy XIV 1 to 5 stars. God, I hate it when that happens. Ugh. It's so annoying, Magresta. It's true. Oh, this one might be Elise? That's Emiliance. I don't know who Emiliance is.
You're too kind.
Is
Now
that
then,
Lise?
I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Sounds a bit like Lise.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
I feel like we're going about this in such a oh, that's the twins' mama. Okay. I don't know her. She's Miss Twins mama to me. I didn't know she had a first name. I feel like we're approaching this conversation in the least like suspicious way. We're like, we just want to casually know if you saw this thing. Or like we're trying not to be like, did you see him launch this fleet of unapproved concepts into space?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. It was in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along,
Hate it when I
I
wake
spied
up
a
at 3 a.m.
bright
for
light
nocturnal
climbing
observation.
high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling.
And I wake up at 3 a.m. and I gotta wander to the bathroom for nocturnal observation. Anyway, this is a pee joke. Oh boy, he's sending missiles to space.
Then another shot up. Then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather.
A meteor?
There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting
No,
stars
don't zoom in
that
right
I'd
now.
seen.
Don't zoom in on my disappointment.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes
Position
about
1.
this?
Thank you.
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery
I hope they were
project the
different
very
colors.
next day.
Like when they shot off into space. Like red. Maybe their colors they were red, yellow. Maybe orange, green, blue. Like violet, indigo. Probably 7.
Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests.
God, Jesus Christ. This man is so not above board.
It shouldn't be long now, though.
Okay. Girl, end of day's about to hit.
He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Jesus God. Okay, stop being suspicious, you two. Say something. Say like, oh, that's fun. Interesting.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details.
Love that our mom is handling this because I'm out here like bugging out. And she's like, oh, great. That's very nice.
Well,
anyway, see you
That
next
is all
week.
we wish to
Yeah.
ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
I love this sky, by the way. This like lavender blue, a little bit of pinky notes in it. So
You're
pretty.
very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls.
I would imagine everybody is an inquisitive soul
and
when you're
will
like
you be
a
descending
angel person.
now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
Do people in this game propose to each other, by the way? And do you get married? Do people like propose, or you just like, do you want to get married to me so we can get a cool mount? You know? Do you ever see people like on this bridge proposing to one another? Like, you're the Meteon to my Hermes. I love you. Or whatever. There you go, Manny. She might as well be like, there, warrior flight.
So, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we learned thus, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others. We suggest that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter with as the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to define why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star.
Oh, can I tell you, in the future, he fully is like, I hope I kill everyone and myself. It was wild. We should tell her all about his psyche. There's almost only been one case out there, though maybe not at that bridge. There's definitely people doing that kind of stuff. Aw, that's cute, Magresta. I love that. That has a new course of investigation mind. Also, ad break starts in about 1 minute. Just so you know.
I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the meteor. If we're fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives this research of his. Galen said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at that same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the island in question. Let's take a look, shall we?
Oh, piggy time. I love my piggy. That's you, except for the... Come on, Manny. Manny. Well, I mean... Please say psych. That's all. I guess that's what the Kappa's there for. But But, because I was to say, well, at least you don't want to kill everybody else. But the first part of that's still bad. Whoa, melanin? Looking great today, melanin. I'm so glad they invented melanin. That's going to be real helpful later on down the line. Melanin looking for us today. Semi-psych? Hey, at least it's a partial psych. Hey, you can't die and then still watch the Yankees win. So you gotta hold that hope. Wait, what's this look they're rocking? Okay, kind of a fun cat girl dancer at a saloon vibe. It's fun. Chatted it up with Vinat. You do suffer from the occasional severe depression, but I hope you're working on that with your psychiatrist. You were talking about maybe declassifying some things, right, Manny, so that you can go into further detail about the cause of stuff. Is my game bugged? Is my game bugged? The orange cat would help, I think, too. I think my game's bugged, y'all. I feel like something should be happening. I'm having a lovely moment with Vinat, but I think maybe my game has crashed, perhaps. Oh, hold on. Don't escape cutscene.
Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go?
I just have to press the X button. Just looking at each other wistfully. It's a beautiful moment.
Ah, what about that one? Have you the means to fly? It is quite a distance away.
I haven't unlocked all the flight here yet.
Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos.
Oh yeah, she invented these dogs. So funny. I can't believe this dog didn't get approved. They're probably like, humans will not be able to take care of this dog. Do not give a dog that much hair.
My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Kriya over to that island?
I was so certain beyond a doubt that dog was Minfilia when we first saw that dog. I was like, oh, they made Minfilia a dog? Wild. The dog's like, she's huge. How am I gonna carry her? What the hell? I've never seen a woman that big in my life. How'd she get so big? Okay, Master Rutrow.
Ah, stubborn creature, there's no place on this great star we have not together travelled, and yet he still remains obstinate in the presence of strangers.
She gave Minfilia her dog's hairstyle. She was like, you know, you remind me of my dog. It just fix you up real quick. I'll take you to the same groomer. You have a psychologist? Oh, gotcha. You don't like taking meds. My bad. Good to see you, by the way, Darcius. Do not make the dog's hair look better than yours. I mean, it's similar. She's got a braid. The dog's got a braid. It's just there.
Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. You're too big of a woman to get on this dog.
I rode this dog up on the moon.
Ah. What, you've ridden him before? Oh, your before, meaning my after. Not at all confusing that.
Hello, J-Rock. Good to see you.
Interesting. It's certainly not unthinkable.
Do you put these dogs on the moon? Moon dogs. And J-Rock, thank you also for the 6 months. What can I do to celebrate your resub, by the way? I have some woodland warded oracle cards in here somewhere. And see what the forest would like to say to you. You know, kind of coyotes and foxes are looking out for you. I also got the Whispers of the Ocean and the 101 Ways to Praise Kids. She's got one Princess Braid. The dog has like 4 hairstyles in one dog. Yeah, she was really going out with this dog. You need celebrations? You have kittens staring at you. You know what? That's true. But I'm still going to say, yeah, me and your dog became friends on the moon. What about that, Vinette? I'm going to say you're sensational, J-Rock. And also, oh, you tried hard. Some of these are kind of bummers, but thank you still so very much.
Speaking of the here and now, I just skipped the dialogue. My bad. Anyway, demonstrate to him that you're capable of holding your own against me in a battle, and should convince Argos that you're worthy of his back.
Oh, how about I just fight your dog instead?
Besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. Okay. You seem doubtful, but a useful lesson or not, it'll certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish.
I don't think I should be fighting people in the past. I think I'm gonna be unraveling time. What if I kill her by accident? Oh, looks like also I've dropped 192 frames. I don't know when that happened, but if anybody saw any hiccups, you let me know. Is this seat taken? Feel free to sit. I think somebody just got up, so it might be warms me, but feel free to have a seat. So glad to have you here on this fantastic Saturday. You saw the frame droppage? When did that happen? I wonder if it was when the dialogue got hitched. You peed in the seat when it's not taken. How could you?
What say you travel out of time?
I think they happened all at once. Okay, the stream just froze entirely for a second in the last conversation. Weird. Might have been just before that. Oh, when Tiny zoomed in on my face. Interesting. That's when it happened. Weird. I'm not sure what could have been the case there, but let's hope it doesn't happen again. Choose your battlefield. Thank goodness I'm still going, Darkstar Slayer. Thank goodness.
I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I'll wait you at the clearing over yonder.
Is the dog going to be the arbitrator? Can't believe that dog has 4 braids and a big poofy tail. Wild. This is a ridiculous animal. Tiny's actually trying to sabotage the stream? Maybe. Tiny, honestly, actually is a bit of a bandwidth hog, I think. Wow, they actually have a question here named Baja Blast. Thank you for redeeming Tiny Zoom in. Okay, hold on. Here we go. We'll have it focus on my face as well. Tiny, track me. Track this. Track my face. Track me. You don't do it when I ask you to. Driving me nuts, you little mouse. Mischievous animal. Remember when I was doing a cooking stream and I was using Tiny and it worked for like a good little bit and then everything stopped? Literally, my folks couldn't use Wi-Fi anymore. I couldn't get a connection to the music anymore. The best I could do is just like stream with no music going on while I'm cooking. It was so wild. Oh, I should have said Tiny track feet. That always works. You're on the same wave like you and Mash. Peas in a pod. Oh, maybe I will be doing a cooking stream again. Maybe I've got one in the works. Maybe I'm thinking and planning already for a few weeks out. Or maybe months. You never know. Maybe I'll be doing some fun retro recipes with my mom who loves to collect cookbooks. And thank you for the Night Clown protection, Darcius. Every frame that's dropped is consumed directly by night clowns, and they get stronger. So just pray that I don't drop anymore.
Shall we begin? Be warned, I'm not going to go easy on you.
Oh god, I gotta fight. Worthy of his back. This is a dog. Good luck, Kickbutt. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be like Xenos level, I hope. Let's fight Mama. I'm very excited about doing cooking streams. Prove my power. Okay, girl, let me see if I remember how to fight. I don't even think I fought last time. Ah, don't get near me. That's so scary. Don't get near. What do? Do you kick? You got sword? Oh, damn. I don't know how to heal. I can't do that. I don't have that button anymore. Uh-oh, she's about to do something. I saw the ish over there. Oh, she almost got me. Are you doing some kind of tune right now? Do I have my boom clap? I do have my boom clap. This is great. I'm doing some Queen over here like Sorry. Wait, I think I can. No, I can't. She got me. Calm the hell down, miss. I'm hoping things aren't coming towards me. Wait, I got a Phoenix Reborn.
My blade sings!
I don't remember where your blade is, ma'am. But I think, there we go. Okay, let me just get my HP back, for Christ's sake. That's gonna be pretty huge for me, is regaining my HP. Oh, I ran out of Phoenix stuff.
I shall have to try something different.
Lord, is this a schedule to lose kind of deal? Did she just get out a cat? No, that's fine. Okay.
No quarter.
They haven't invented quarters yet. Okay. Thank you for doing the orange on the floor business. That I can track.
Have a taste.
Okay. Did you just drag me? Wild. Oh, the target was too far away. Yikes. Oh, the target's too far away. This sucks. Ah! I'm gonna die. Oh, I was fully not in that pizza, though. Summon my cat again. It's probably like a farthing or something, Rash. Let me just... Let me just go put this on story mode. Finat selling cheese at the supermarket, like, have a taste!
Let neither side hold back.
Like, yes, please. Oh, is this brie? This is delicious. Very creamy.
My blade sings!
Let me get over there. I'm getting over there. Do my boom clap. Fair, but also dang it, she got me. She for real got me. Hello? Oh god. Yeah, okay. Step into the slipstream. Damn it, never mind. Hold up. Yeah, I'm stepping into the slipstream myself. In fact, I think you're slipping my throat, in fact. I think here might be good for a little bit. Oh, except for I moved and that's bad. I got hit by the enormous. That's really rough.
My blade sings!
Oh dear, I don't have the one that brings me closer to you, so I just have to do it myself. Woo! That was amazing. This is the jam, though. This took you a couple tries and a break. Yeah, I don't feel so bad now. This one might take a bit. Mama is challenging. She's doing her little triple thing. Get my clap. Clap. Oh, does she have dancer blades? Oh, Lord. Oh, I might get got. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting chewed up. Yeah, I'm getting chewed up. Oh boy, I'm getting chewed up. Okay, miss. Jesus. Calm down. This is a lot.
I see you won't be easily overcome.
Okay, that's number
neither
2.
will I.
What are you working on now, Mama? What do we got? I'm getting blended. Oh no, what's this? Oh, my true enemy, a bunch of aetherites. Aether currents, God forbid.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know what this means. I think bad things are gonna follow me. I hope I left myself a hole. Oh yeah, the boom clap. I forgot about it. I hope there's not a boo-boo over that way. I think I'm good here. Oh, there's a boo-boo. Crunch! I got hit by the boo-boo. Hit you with one of these, though. And let me get that going, too. Because I feel like you're going to hit me with some bad stuff. Did you just turn into a butterfly, or was that me? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Did you just turn my invulnerability up? Damn.
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
What? They got Thelma in this one? Okay. I want my Phoenix now, actually. I decided. Cook this one. Okay, that Thelma's dead. That. This. One of these. Oh, no, hold on. Where is your Thelma's? Oh, Thelma Agape. Oh, not that. Jesus. These copies. They each get a boom clap. This one's getting a little close, though. Not that one. Nope, this is bad. Damn it. Damn my targeting. Okay. God, they got a lot of these things. Jesus. Can you kill that thing, please, for me? Thank you. She's getting a lot of these agapes, man. She is fully in Dragon Ball Z mode. That is nuts. I think she's gonna hit me with something severe. Oh, she got me. Just get this going real quick.
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will.
What the hell are you talking about? Break your chains? Why is this now a Warriors game? This just became a Warriors. Is this final? Is this like Fire Emblem? What just happened?
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
Jesus. Yeah, I thought we were aspiring. She's like, die. Like, that's a lot, Mom. That's a lot. Okay. I passed. Yay for very easy mode. I'll take that every day. Whew.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
You're going to just kill me? That'll be so funny. Like, I don't think you deserve to go back to where you belong. I'm just gonna kill you now. You can't handle the end of days, honey. You finished what?
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azem when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, her strength was astounding.
And did she look exactly like me? Pretty sick when you fail those orbs and she just kills your ass. That would have been so great to see Magresta. I'm sure on like normal mode, that's exactly what happens. I wouldn't get to those in time and she would just like kill me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because I don't think they come back. I think death is just like it for them, but it's like a happy graduation. But yeah.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest.
At some point in this
Seems we've
expansion,
both learned much on our journeys.
I feel like at some point in this expansion, they gotta look direct at camera and be like, you've been through a lot, haven't you, sweetie? Like, in real life. Like, forget about your creature. You're going through a hard time, aren't you? Like, they're just gonna make you cry like that. Also, yeah, I'm a weird projection. So I'd probably just wake up in the future, right? Hold on. Do you think ESM looks like a female roe when she really looks like Artbert? I'll throw up. I'll puke. Projectile vomit onto the camera if it looks like Artbert. I'll be so pissed. Artbert actually just being kind of a butch lesbian that would be somewhat acceptable to me. But if he's just a here guy, like, come on. I hope to God he doesn't look like a son. My dog! This is why you get to watch other people play. Get to notice things you never realize, right? This is so ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. Yeah, Argos was just watching me, just like, if she dies, she dies. I'm not gonna save her. What am I, Lassie?
I dare say he is warmed to you.
I haven't invented Lassie yet. Oh, hold up. Forget who, but you remember somebody mentioning they needed to look up a guide for that fight specifically.
He never forgets his favorites and is ever eager to come to their aid.
That's interesting, Alex. I'm guessing that, like, I'm guessing, like, that person probably didn't want to play on easy mode and needed then to, like, know exactly in what order the orbs happen, you know? I love it. I love it, Majin-chan. This game is so funny. Look at this game. Look at this game! Look at this. Look at this critically acclaimed game. I just found my crystal mom in the past for the affection of her dog. And has accepted me.
Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where the Metea made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we'll learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us rather than against us.
Girl, it's gonna be a mistake. It's gonna be a lab accident gone wrong. I just know it. A flower upon your return. Venat has Argos and his double at heel. You're gonna be the butthole that says, first tried it with Black Mage. Hey! Because you'll pretty much never have another opportunity to inflate your ego. Hold on, let's get a little bit of commotion for Alex who did this on the first try. Hell yeah. Congrats to you, Alex. That's pretty great. I second tried it on easy mode because I'm a baby, and that's okay. That's why I'm dressed like one today. Full on baby mode.
Oh, I didn't read that previous line. That'll allow Argos to catch the currents rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the isle.
I can't imagine why this concept didn't get approved. Imagine if, like, they just invented dogs that fly to the sky, and then, like, every other dog breed of dog still occurred throughout history as usual, but they're also flying now. Like, the amount of pee and poop that'd be falling from the sky would be outrageous. I would not go outside if dogs could fly. I am indeed better than anyone ever. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're gonna put me in the little bouncer so I can, like, boing, 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 boing. Tucker myself out. Just be in there, like, at the end of the break. No, I'm tired already. I don't need to be put in the bouncer. Ego moment over. Back to over apologizing. Yeah, apologizing for things you don't need to apologize for, Alex. Argos motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Right into the island. Okay, I think the zoom in might be done. That was 16 minutes ago, so it is. Position 1, Tiny.
Isn't this pleasant? Argo certainly seems to think so.
I'm riding side saddle. Do the boys ride full on? Is this a gendered thing? Do boys ride, like, with their legs slung over? Or are they doing side saddle like us? Oh, I'd like to know. That didn't go to position 1. Petition 1, Tiny.
Now, what in the name is that tree? Noetephoron.
Oh god, that's gonna be some sort of ancient Greek tree that messed up the world. Hold on. I gotta do this myself. Don't say anything, Miss Ma'am. Thank you, okay. Oh, you ride Lalavel style. That's great.
Okay, so she said, what was the name of that tree? Noetephoron. Quite striking specimen, is it not? Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling off at the last moment.
Brace myself? This dog doesn't know how to land? Boys sit the normal horse way. Interesting. I wonder why they gendered that. You've never seen someone play a man this game? It's true, though. It's true, Gusta. If Snake was here, he could tell us. He plays as a boy.
Lacking even the most basic equipment.
Yeah, almost like it's not a registered place for study. It's kind of just where this guy is conducting his weird experiments. making
The
teenagers.
present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Girl, I'm doing it right now. Literally right now? Yeah, our resident
So
male
you
player
cannot
Snake is out.
control
Yeah.
the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
Can you do
Come
time
and
stuff,
stand
girl?
before me.
Can she do? They got what? They should do time stuff. Those in dresses, skirts, and long robes ride side saddle. Pants is a full set. Oh, but I am in pants. I am in pants. My girl's wearing pants, and they still made me do the little side saddle. It would be so amazing, Martin. I would love to. I haven't been to a museum in a
There are
very
two
long
ways
time.
to see the past.
This is also going to
The
go on a
first
pillow.
entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory.
Did you do that to that girl without her permission?
The second requires no
Oh,
subject,
IRL, that makes sense.
and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
That's wild.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved.
That's maybe why Emmett said, remember us, huh? When I talked over him and I said, why are you wearing that ugly dress, Emmett? Get your ass out of that ugly dress. Don't be like this. Or whatever it was. Whatever stupid thing I was saying while he was saying his sad thing. Be reordering a teen uphill that says, I haven't been to a museum in a long time. That'll go great with my sweatshirt that I don't have but I want that says, I've never seen a movie and I never will. You don't think too many people are riding horses in long robes IRL, though? Here's the thing, Emma. LARPing. Get into it. You know the mages are out there with their dresses and their robes. They gotta be riding side saddle.
Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
I'm remembering somebody else's of memory? Yes, remember us, what we lacked in drip. Jazzy Knights might have some long regalia stuff, yeah. But they can't just tuck to one side. Don't LARP in your property. I'll try not to. I would love to do a baseball LARP. And I think it'd be fun. Just like pretend you're a baseball team. People pretend to be all kinds of ancient soldiers or whatever. Why not pretend to be the Baltimore Orioles?
Functional and
from
proceeding on
1967.
course towards their respective stars.
Oh no, she's a computer. Oh no, she's a computer. Oh no. Hey, hold up. Now we're 2 for 2 with computer children. The dragon had made a computer boy. And now he's made a computer bird girl? Weird. Why does it... Somebody at Final Fantasy like, that child can't be real. They've got to be a computer.
Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles.
God, not 108s. Important number in Buddhist stricture and stuff.
End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
Oh no. This is all very bad.
Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Oh, he got real facial animations to this too. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
And how I'm basically a god for making all of you. Anyway, everyone else deserves to die.
Soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
Oh boy.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Damn, but I know
Whatever
there's a world of
intelligent
dragons out there that are
beings
gonna
that exist out
mess her
there
up.
Are bound to be vastly different from us.
And freaking Omega's out there. Omega and the dragons are out there in other planets and could totally mess them up.
Diverse in form and
You're gonna
culture.
eat those things like chicken wings.
Possessed of unique ways of thinking.
Pull them off and dip them in buffalo sauce and then a little blue cheese dressing.
Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Alright. Dune also has computer people? I've never seen Dune. I need to write up a monster baseball thing before I LARP baseball. I'll work on it.
Utterly unlike. How?
Maybe they're like squid people out there. I don't know.
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all, and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence.
You could have just made a spaceship, though, right?
Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life.
Why the bird feet? Why the bird anything? Aside from looking sick.
Meteor,
Sick nasty.
though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser,
Oh.
we will have a
man.
celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Oh, man. There you go. He was like, I didn't really think about your feet, so I just put birds. Listen, all I know how to do is make birds, so I just kind of put some bird crap down there. I didn't want you to have human feet, because that would make you like everyone else. You have to just walk around like us jackasses. So give you bird talents, so that walking around, which is primarily what you do now, would be difficult. Oh, not the celebration. Oh man, a real party for the end of days. A real birthday
Will there
party.
be apples covered in syrup?
I hope I beat this boss and I throw a caramel apple into her mouth.
And how are you supposed to eat them?
With her mouth that you gave her. Did she didn't have innards?
Rather than food, perhaps
Oh no, don't tell me you're gonna eat the bad vibes. Don't tell me. Don't you zoom in and tell me. Don't you zoom in and tell me.
a flower.
Okay.
Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
She's like, I don't like that. How about some bird seed? How about some suet? Maybe a worm? Like, you made me a bird. Can I have a worm, please? Maybe I just don't eat candy-covered apples. Maybe I eat bird food. A bug, perhaps? Mosquitoes?
So, what is your opinion?
He's still messed up, girl. I don't know. Yeah, I guess she can perch in a tree. He enabled back face culling. If you go inside her, it's just a bunch of weird texture errors. I'd love to see that. I can't say, actually. I remain unconvinced, honestly. He wants to make a beautiful flower. That could be a mushroom cloud girl. I don't know. But
As you
108
say,
cycles is
It
important.
was hardly conclusive. Yet based on what we witnessed, I find it difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life. Be that as it may, we cannot rule out the possibility that they will play a part in bringing about the final days, perhaps unwittingly.
I mean, maybe. He's still a little twisted, though. Can't you see his face
In
peeling
light of
back and him
this-
showing way too many teeth and laughing at the sky? Like, he's gonna do it.
I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself.
I think when they say, sorry, Medion's not a good idea, we're gonna have to discard her, that's gonna be the end of days. He's gonna unleash her and thus end of days. Like, his sadness is gonna make her so sad that she turns into a dark eagle creature or something, you know?
If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
Boy. I really was told not to tell people that I'm from the
Then it is
future and that
settled.
things are going bad.
Let us seek out our friend. with
I
all
screwed
softness.
everything up. I'm the reason there's the end of days, for
It will
sure.
not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Okay. Let's go do things I was explicitly not told. I mean, normally I'd be, like, kicking my feet and clapping and giggling and stuff because I'm doing what Elidibus told me not to do, and screw that guy. But also, this is gonna be bad, I think. I think this is gonna go bad for us. That's just a possible interpretation of what Little Bus told us. Are you sure? I think it was like, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is like most stuff. He said, clean the place up and take the chicken out and put it on the counter before I come home. And I think I'm not doing that right now. Yes, this is going to really affect the tour, right? You can also understand it as whatever BS you get up to literally won't prevent this from happening. I guess so. I mean, that's hard to believe because what if I came back here, changed my class to machinist, and just was like, oh, a bird? You know? Bye, Hermes. Goodbye, bird girl. Good luck. That's not happening. And then I guess the birds from outer space would make this happen. There's no way I can get up there. It doesn't matter if this will happen. Damn it. I thought he was like, don't do anything. And don't tell anybody. Oh, yeah, definitely, Michi. I think it's always meant to happen. I wish there was something we could do, like we sacrifice ourselves and then everything's better in the future, but then whatever. Congrats, you shot a new timeline into existence. You and yours remain damned, right? Damn it.
There are any number of places where Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do worse than to look into Catissus Hyperborea, the largest facility. It stands in Ethoselekitos Boreas.
God, these names are terrible.
The Northern Isle. I wonder, Kriya, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species designed for release into this world, did you not question how they've found room for them on so few islands? The answer lie within Catissus itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where the vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs.
Okay, yeah, so that's where she is, huh? When I go back to the present, the future, when I go back to the future, we're gonna have to find whatever like little time capsule she's been put away in some interdimensional pocket. Me and the old kitty cat can bond over it. True. I can't wait to go back to the present, tell the kitty cat about it. Yeah, even us being here definitely is faded, right, Michi? Wild. The names are too much. The names are too much. I need to take a language course so I can respect this. Because I just can't live up to it right now.
'Tis there, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of Elpis's observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the Neus, north of protein oikos yogurt.
Okay, to Oikos we go. This Endwalker, I can't believe they basically did to this game, like Oikos did to this game, what Monster Energy Drink did to Death Stranding. They're like, well, your character needs to take out a little cup of Oikos yogurt, the new extra protein cups, and eat it with Vanat and say, how delicious. This is giving me the fuel to save the future. Just like out in Death Stranding, he drinks his Monster Energy Drink, which he can also refill using the rain that makes things old. John Stamos Boreal, the consort of uncles. Yeah. It's just getting real Greek up in here. We gotta check in on my family real quick. This is who I'm spending time with for the next week. My family. I want y'all to meet the rest of my family. That's my brother, that's my mama, and that's my daddy. The squad, the gang is here. Hell yeah, man. That's so good. sponsored by Protein Oikos. I hope they do in Japanese like they do in the animes to me, to like, Goran no sponsor wa Oikos desu. You know, like, whatever. When they show like the big logos in the white typeface as they're about to go to commercial break in your 22-minute episode. You know, whatever it is. I haven't watched anime since I was like 15, so I can't remember the exact thing. It's been a while, but do you remember those stark, like... You have that little buddy as a minion you can get? I hope so too. Probiotically charged, yes. Modes of light yet hang in the air, suggesting the device was but recently activated. Let's see, let me get to Etho. We're going someplace. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, that's exactly it too, Martin. Those little lips. There's a Gorpokor mini in the game. And you can get a chocolate one to write on. I think I have it. Wait, did I? Oh, wait. I have a code for it. I don't think I've redeemed it yet because I'm lazy. I think I have to go to the store for that. Oiko's ad right before Sasuke stabs Naruto in the throat. Yeah, sure. Also, I forgot to look to see when the ad is running. Okay, we got 18 minutes to the next one, which is great because that'll be on my break anyway. I'm going to be feeding the dog in about 5 minutes.
Ah, good. The Neos acknowledged you as my guest. You shall now have the authority to use it as you wish. As for the way to Kittisis Hyperborea, we'll follow this path, then turn left at the crossroads.
You know what I might do on my break? If you see me in this video game, if it says creature has logged in, I might be getting my little Aether currents and doing Aether quests. Oh, would that be cute? That might be fun. I might pop in and do some Aether current quests on my week off. I can't be streaming it though, because if I do that, then I'm still working. But I might do some little Aether current quests and stuff. Hang out with you while I'm in the video game. Do a sexy dance or something.
As for the way to Kittisis Hyperborea, we'll follow this path and turn left at the crossroads.
It's a shame I don't have any like fairy quests to do anymore. I love that little Gorpokor. They're so cute. They got big lips. Thank goodness. You know I appreciate a character with big lips. With my creature. You gotta if I'm gonna be talking and not saying a word, then my lips have to be saying it for me. And that's what creature does when she enters a room. Her lips are speaking and her voice isn't. Hello, Jess. So good to see you. How are you? We're playing a little Final Fantasy XIV. Having fun, looking fabulous. How are you doing? Are you enjoying Pikmin? Are you enjoying the Pikmin Bloom? I got into Pikmin Bloom because Jess is playing it, so. I had a ball. I did my little walk at the outlet store today when I was buying bras. Could you just order Taco Bell? Great. What'd you get? And also, Alex, do you have your burger yet?
Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts.
Well, what was that door? Pikmin Bloom is so much fun. I love it. It makes me want to take walks every day, which is great.
Hermes is at another facility, as we just discovered.
Oh, let me guess, it's my buds. I knew it! Pissy Emmett is my favorite Emmett. Pissed off Emmett. Bye. Oh, I thought they were going to walk and leave. Not yet. You're planning on heading out. Oh, wait, first for Emmett. Obviously, you got to do the special guest. It's your boy! It's Emmett. Okay. You're planning on heading out to grab it in a couple minutes. Gotcha, maybe around 7. Good idea.
Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Meteon, were entirely private pursuits.
Did y'all know he shot them into space?
As he did. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one.
This is very interesting to me. Because I believe we learned when Fandaniel died, that it was Emmett who, like, yoinked him. They saw that he was with the, folks doing unethical things. Who were they? You know what I mean? The ancient people who were doing unethical things, and they used a lot of machinery. Forget who they were. Anyway, Oh, the Alligans. Thank you. That's them. So he was with the Alligans as the big bone man doing bad things. And then Emmett was like, oh, there you are. I need you for a minute. I got to snatch you back so we can do work. You know, there's so many people doing unethical things. Hermes is like the king of doing it now.
Or so saith the illustrious Emmett Salk.
Oh, you're on board now?
According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythlodaeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of solutions, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role of Fandango, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was able to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying this cause in the first place, as, at this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation doesn't tolerate acts of deception or malice. We're practiced at perceiving truth and would have known that Fandaniel lied to us. Would you, though?
Would you, though? What if he was really good at it? Good at manipulating emotions. Like he could be. Sorry, Jess. Sorry I scared you with my phone going off. It is technically time for me to go feed my dog. But I'm going to finish up this little cutscene first.
Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that I'm certain.
Not until y'all obliterate his bird pet. When you obliterate his bird pet because the concept's bad and he's been not reporting it to the principal's office, then he's going to want to blow up the world.
It seems there's more to the tale after all.
Listen, I'm right. I'm right.
We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. Blah, blah, blah. She asked some questions. They were bad questions. Blah, blah, blah.
We used the polygraph, which we all know are super reliable and never fail. My dad has had to do polygraph tests as a technician, and his breathing rate always throws the things off. So they were just like, stop giving him the polygraph, please. They're like, is he some sort of spy that can control his breathing? It's just like, no. He's taking a lot of medications that just slow down his breathing. That's all.
How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. It is time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were.
What if I don't like him? He's got bad vibes. I close my eyes to this. I pretend I don't hear him.
This doesn't mean I believe your ridiculous story, but as Emmett Selk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it.
Hythlodaeus is giggling. Good for Hythlodaeus. He should be laughed at. I think Emmett Self constantly needs somebody that's like laughing at his antics because he is so grumbly. Well, you know what's us is grumbly? I gotta tell you, my tumbly. I got a grumbly in my tumbly and I gotta go eat a snack. So I'm gonna play some music for us, y'all. And when I return, we're gonna figure out what's the deal over here with Mr. Hermes. I think he's gonna get pretty upset when they reject his bird creature at the main desk. Well, they say his bird creature's unethical and they gotta destroy it. Because he got pretty pissed when they didn't like his hell dog that he invented. I gotta say, at least, hold on before I go. Thank God he made something that wasn't just a hell dog. My dude is like constantly making things that are like at least visibly maybe not a good idea, but at least he made Medion, you know, who seems on the face of it a pretty good idea. Anyway. Oh, are we dropping some frames? Shoot. We did drop a few frames. Darn it. I hope that doesn't keep happening. But if I disconnect, just know that when I come back, which should be in about 15 to 20 minutes, I'll try to connect to a different server and I'll be back, hopefully brighter, better, stronger than ever. I think Hermes is trying to take me down. So I'll see y'all soon. We're back to Final Fantasy XIV, and I caught it just in time. I almost got locked out. And Run with Scissors was here for a brief moment. Let's go check it on Run with Scissors, aka Darciest. Looking fabulous. This is a very good look. And I appreciate it. Thank you for swinging by, Darcyist. So you think there is a membership rewards scheme in the United States, but it may not be required to shop there. So you can sign up for discounts and maybe it's free. It probably is free, yeah. It's not like Costco where you have to have a membership to like go in there and shop. But like, I don't know, at this point, like, our local grocery chain does my mom just got into a second local grocery chain, which does like phone coupons, and I'm tired of getting a new app to like clip coupons on my phone. I really am. Like, I'll do it to save money, but boy, it takes like 30 minutes to look through those things. So I just appreciate stores that are like, there's none of that, it's just cheaper. You've got the Lidl Plus app for extra coupons or something. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I just want to go in there and buy. This is what I like about all these is you go in there and it's just like, it's 50 cents, you know. Asda is like that here. What's Asda? Hyplodeus is eager to find Hermes. I think the time for leisurely exploration has passed. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. He's going to use his, like, showering gun to go find him. Asda's big supermarket that's now owned by Walmart. Ugh. Barf. I'm sorry that we let that get out of containment. Walmart's everywhere now. Aldi's nuts. You know, I haven't tried the nuts from Aldi's. I gotta give that a shot. Aldi has their leaflet of discounts at the website. Yes, who complain? Isn't that great? They're like, this is what's this week, and coming up next week we got folding chairs, you know. Oh, I bet Mesh. Yeah. Asda does have some of their essentials range. Meant to be a loss leader to get people in? Yes, exactly. But it's actually just great value stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, they do that here. They'll do that at grocery stores where it's like, this week you can get grapes for 50 cents. And you go in there, you get grapes, and you're like, well, I gotta get milk too. So. Oh, that's lovely. You got to see your grandpa's service. They folded the flag. They did the fold the flag send off because he was formerly Air Force. How about that? It was very nice that they gave him excellent honors at his funeral. And I'm glad you got to watch that just game hero from your home.
There he is, on the next aisle over. Medion is with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over there before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Mesopsis Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope.
The essentials and value ranges... Well, hold on. The essential stuff or great value ranges are great for, like, chopped or tinned tomatoes or whatever. Yeah, things that you can't screw up, exactly. You know, any kind of generic thing. What's up, Pastel? Speaking of cuties, look at who we have here. We got a Crystal Mama. We got Mr. Hythlodaeus. And we got Emmett Selk, the sad wizard man. We're about to go talk to Hermes, the guy who used to be Fandaniel and all that stuff. He's annoying. He's probably going to cause the end of the world. We're about to go talk to him. Yeah, all the hotties are here, plus my little mini dragon. How are you doing, Pastel? How's your weekend going? I just had some chicken strips and some fries, so I couldn't feel any better. I just couldn't feel any better right now. My body is nourished. I mean, I probably could feel a little better if I had a vegetable too. There's Darcyist, aka Runs with Scissors, looking very cool. Playing a guy! So I'll have to ask later, what does it look like when you're riding on Argos? Because for some reason... Well, hold up now! So aggressive. Oh no! No! Oh god, why is it attacking me? Oh, I think there's also a little aether current nearby. Sorry, this is ruining your fashion moment. Okay. Looking fabulous, as always. Well, were the chicken strips sweaty? I can neither confirm nor deny that those chicken strips have been sitting in a... God, I just can't get a word in freaking crosswise these days without some big ugly bull thing that Hermes probably invented trying to kill me. But I can neither confirm nor deny that the chicken tenders are sitting out at room temperature since 2 p.m. today, and they will continue sitting out at room temperature until 9 p.m. when I go downstairs to get them and eat them. It's not that dangerous. Just I'm not getting cold. Burger has been consumed. It was tasty and loaded with lots of pastrami to an extent you didn't expect. Also one of those you cannot put this down burgers. Of course, it would be probably a huge mess to put it down. I hope you're talking to Alex Mash. Because I think it might be worse on the way back up. It's probably going to be fine, y'all. I think it's going to be okay. Oh, your haircutter Sarah came over as you were nervous and a busy bee. What'd y'all do? Was it fun? Fun discussion we had regularly while we waited for Endwalker was, what concepts did Azem invent? Which of these creatures do you blame on Azem? Oh, great question. That is a really excellent question, Game She Plays. What did you think about Azem? I definitely made those big round boys, those chocopurs or whatever. You would get so much burger stuff on your keyboard, it would just be too much, yeah. Could even. It's not a day old. It's only like, at this point, 5 hours, maybe 6. Just sitting around, it's fine.
They're close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you need just up ahead.
Do you want me to go put it in the fridge? I'm gonna eat it in an hour and 20 minutes. It's gonna be fine.
Well then, Kriya, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work at the moment.
You hope she had a good time? She got really emotional a few times. She assured you that it wasn't you? Interesting. She might be going through a hard time. Or didn't you tell me that maybe you and her have a lot in common? Like you're both going through some hard times? You want some salt beef now, which is pastrami, but British. Okay. It's the first time you've had somebody in your place that isn't a maintenance person, and the first time you made food for somebody else. What y'all make? That sounds good.
But the creations in there are not exactly... Not then again. Perhaps Kriya can handle them. She did survive a bout with Venat, after all.
Oh yeah, we fought Archistomon because, like, we had to prove to her dog, Argos, who looked like that girl. Remember that? Remember that pastel? We had to prove to Venat's gorgeous blonde dog that I was worthy of riding on its back. She's going through a lot, gotcha. You were considering something you were doing. Well, I think you can rest assured about that you probably weren't, like, pressing her, you know. Of course I'm going to heat them up when I get them at 9, yeah, because they're going to be, like, kind of chilly. So, yes, I'll definitely heat them up. Do you want me to turn the oven on? Is microwave okay? I will nuke them in the microwave, for sure. I'll make them really hot. You think Azem invented a shark to annoy Hythlodaeus during the Too Many Shark Concepts era, and now it's the flying shark breed that lives in the Ruby Sea. What, rubbery chicken? It's already rubbery. It's fine. It's chicken strips from a pizza joint, okay? It's just not cuisine. What are you talking about? I don't have an air fryer. Thank you, Alex, for banning that person. Call him food, please. Sure, call him. Why not? Also, he invented a hat that detects rain and opens out into a little umbrella. Oh no, it's like a little beanie. It's a little. What do they call those things? That's a real hat. I'm pretty sure. You made poke bowls. You were nervous because she's on a FODMAP diet, gluten-free and lactose-free. I think you nailed it. Oh yeah, who doesn't love a poke bowl? I hate to keep grilling you because you might be tired, but what'd you put in it? If you don't want to say, you could just be like, tired emoji. Your food swatting me with a visit from Gordon Ramsay. He's going to call me idiot sandwich. Yeah, and I hope Stella will call him dinner. Okay? Second dinner, dessert. She'll be on his ass in a second.
Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens.
This is good for your brain. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm so glad that you had a good time, though, Pastel. Also, it looks like, folks, the ad break will be running soon. Just about a minute and a half. Probably be cutting my way through the garden at that time.
What, do you expect me to praise you in your progress? On the contrary, I'm simply surprised you made it thus far. Then again, even with you slowing her down, there's no denying that Venat is an accomplished researcher. Her wealth of wisdom and experience is unmatched, and her achievements in creation magics in any field, frankly, are nothing short of extraordinary. Though the singular brilliance which sets her apart can make her motives somewhat impenetrable at times. As her student and successor puts it, she is a force of nature, at once so close and at the same time so very distant. I guess so. That's kind of a wild way to put a person, huh? A force of nature. Oh, I should be writing my... Did I touch the currents? I hope I did. I'm not going back. I'll do it on my break. You're fulfilling Stella's guard dog fantasy is good. It's good for her. This is not a garden. Y'all made a bad garden. What the hell did you do in here? What the... Y'all made a... This is the worst I've seen. This is awful. Who did this? Who's in charge of making plants around here? I'll kill you. This is truly god-awful. You messed up so bad. There's no reason to make all this. This one's on you. This is what your SM did. Your SM was like, ah, man, I want to make a plant. What's good? What if tobacco had mouths? Let's go with that. Oh, cool. She brought herself some gluten-free soy. I think we found out before you mix anything together. True, 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 true. So, cucumber, avocado, mango for her, and cucumber, avocado, and mango. And for her, you put cooked shrimp. For you, you put a tuna mix. Yeah, most soy does have wheat in it. Isn't that interesting? But you checked with her, and all of those were good choices. Great. You when you see your friend's new plant concept. Yeah, not enough mouths. This doesn't seem hateful enough. Can you add mouths to it? They wouldn't just put them on the straight path. You gotta put them on some other place. What if a plant was thick and hungry? What if a plant could be homophobic? Let's make that. Plants aren't enough like volcanic activity. We need to change that. Hermes, where are you? You have to be here. Like, look at this. This looks like cat's claws. Wait. Where is the aforementioned pussy poppin' Penelope? I must know. Hold on, I got a riotous marble here. You happy you can make her something yummy? She said, no one usually bothers. What? Oh, everyone should have a delicious homemade meal from time to time. Thank you for highlighting that, Alex. Appreciate that. Oh wait, that's Darcyist over there. God dang it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for eliminating those. Oh dear. That's from a tweet about the Morbles? Really? Wow, I must see this tweet now. I can't believe I haven't been educated on this before. Also, welcome back, Emma. How are you doing? Is that who Miss Penelope is? She's a cool retired dental tech and Air Force vet. Is that who she is? Oh, no, sorry. You're back. You stepped outside for a second and you ended up chatting with one of your neighbors for 45 minutes. How nice. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. But we're talking about Miss Penelope, who I didn't know about until this very moment. Do I just have to wander around and fight a bunch of Morbles until, like, he spawns somewhere? Yes. Oh, of course. Yep. Yeah. It is one of those, isn't it? It's one of these daggum things. This is the previous tweet. I wish I could pause this game. Let me see if I can crack this open. Okay. Doing our boom claps. No. What? Oh, I'm nauseated now. Oh, God in heaven, no. I'm gonna die out here.
I can't even attack? You've got to be kidding me. I gotta get this Ratus Medusa. Oh lord. Like I can't even leave its like attack range? This is bonkers. I hope I can kill this Riotous Medusa. So I can learn more about Miss Penelope. What I learn every day that I play this game is that the Final Fantasy XIV franchise fans are very creative people. They vomit like half the debuffs in this game on you. Yeah, they really do wreck you, don't they? Okay, now I can look at this tweet. I hear a disgusting squelching noise deep in the swamps of Eureka. Dear God. So it's this and the previous tweet. Okay. They're always giving these girlies the most diva names, and for what? Let me see. Reflective Rebecca. I love that. That's so good. Each time the ancients created a fresh new creature, they never stopped to ask whether they should. Yeah, they're just up here like, what if like a cat had knives for eyes? It's like, don't make that. I guess, my son, please, he's sick. He has every disease. Voluptuous Vivian. Love that. That's actually gorgeous. I'm gonna think of Penelope every day for the rest of my life, says somebody. And so will I. Final Fantasy XIV fans are terribly online. Hard to play this game offline. So I agree with you, yeah. Just kind of always there. Yeah, Voluptuous Vivian is great. They probably were like, oh, Little Shop of Horrors, Seymour? I get it now. I get it now. Hold on, what about Sexy Seymour? Wait, I'll come up with 10 more, you know? Hey, get that guy that wrote that sick line that people are gonna cross-stitch onto something. Yeah, we need another one. We need him to come up with some warble names. Get the writing team on this, please. Get that person that did Heaven's Ward. Get all the good patch content. We're gonna need some really dope names for no good reason. What's up, FLV? Good to see you. You've caught up with the VOD, and now you can join us live. How great! Not much has been happening. I'm just looking for Hermes, honestly. Found out that he did send those girls up into space, and it was beautiful, but like... Am I doing this right? I have an eggplant question. Am I doing this right? Because this stinks. It's just all weird, bad flowers. It's just, oops, all bad flowers. Like more bad flowers. No, I don't want to get hit by this. I can't. Oh my God in heaven. Jesus Christ almighty. I'm hit by everything bad. How do you catch him on a VOD? If you like rewind and you kind of scrub through, I think you can probably like, listen, I don't cover a lot of content. So there might be a way to, you know, catch up, I think. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. I'm getting accosted by so many bad plants. You don't really get a chance to see how bad they are when they're in motion, too. I guess I'm not doing this right. I thought, like, maybe I should just, like, round at random. Thought he'd be, like, kind of up here, out there. Is there, like, a little place I gotta inspect? And he'll, like, come up out of the sand, like some sort of weird spider that buries itself in sand. You fast forward through the yammering, as you should, honestly. Oh my God. Oh God. Those are getting great experience points that I can't use because I'm at the level 90 cap, actually. So when you think of it, it's kind of useless. Oh, of course! course FLV. No. I'm not like, oh wow, somebody didn't want to hear me talking about how I would swing my arms around when my mom was at the grocery store. I can't believe you're missing out on these perfect gems that I'm dropping. You know? It's okay. Sometimes I just talk to myself, honestly. How have I not found this man? I have an eggplant question. What the hell am I doing wrong here? Because botanical abominations are bearing down on me with vicious intent. On the regular. I'm about to depopulate this whole garden. I'm not looking behind the correct rock and you're not even kidding. Okay. This butthole is behind a rock. I'll kill him. I'm gonna come due north. Okay. I'm not finding mostly. I thought for sure this was one of those things where I would kill 10 of these and then a cutscene, he'd walk out from somewhere and be like, aha. You've been stalking me this whole time. Pull back. What happened, Mama at the grocery store? Oh, I'm just saying, like, little kids love to, when their mama's talking to people at the grocery store, they love to swing their arms around side to side. You know, just like do a twist. So I was saying that, like, that's basically... I was inspired by, like, a yoga move, and I was like, Mom, you should do that. Alright, I'm looking behind all these freaking rocks. Little twirlies. Yeah, little twirlies. It doesn't help that he's wearing a black cloak. I don't think I'm going the right way, Alex. Yeah, the twirlies. I was like, Mama, you gotta incorporate that into your yoga thing. Oh, Alex is showing me where it is. God bless. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for being abducted by aliens over here. I just can't believe I gotta fight more. I'm losing my marbles over here. Alex, my beacon of hope. I cannot believe he was just chilling out here. You are Hermes. I'll kill you.
Korea, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hithodeus and Ibitzel company.
Why are you in a garden?
An important matter, and unrelated to my decision of Van Daniel, you say? Then yes, I'll come as soon as my work here is finished. It won't be long, I promise, but you really should wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. I come, like, limping. I'm missing an arm. I'm dragging my broken leg behind me. I'm like, get out of here. You leave this garden now. Oh, God, I can't believe Reed told me this place is not a place for you. Leave. Ugh. Going the wrong way also. I don't want to be in the garden. I'm gonna go around. Can I? I'll go the long way. Thank you, Alex, for the assist, and thank you, Darcius, also for showing up and killing all the marbles. That was a lot. Yeah, this is not a place of honor. Nothing important is buried here. This place is dangerous, and digging further will make you sick. Basically all the nuclear warnings that you could give. I think they're off this way. Away I go. Oh, what? Hey, here we go. Petey is basically doing the little kid twirlies. That would be a great idle animation in a video game. Hithodeus, I almost died. Help. Not you, Emmett. I do not want to talk to you right now. What did he say? What is that ghastly odor? I was prepared to swoop in if need be, but typically you face your fair share of monstrous opponents.
Oh god, yeah.
You spoke with Hermes then, yes?
You forgot to say you deleted a bunch of alts that you never use, and you made a big cat lady. Oh, that's fun. She might come for fashion. I would love to see that at the game she plays. Something I have forgotten to mention so far in the last hour or so is that I'm taking next week off. Just to remind you all, I'm taking off Tuesday through Saturday next week. I'm going to be cleaning. So, just know I will be hanging out on Discord as I can as time goes by. And also tomorrow we're watching Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead in the Discord for movie night. So I hope you'll join me for that. You know, MASH, I think my first encounter with that, like, nuclear warning stuff in accessible language was somebody had printed up, like, 4 of those little, like, tenets of it on booty shorts, and I thought it was so great. Teen Vacation Beach episode. It will not be that. It'll be me wearing a mask and goggles. Who's trying to clean my mom's office. You go to the art museum. Sounds like a lovely idea, Emma. Keep infusing that culture into that brain. I love it. You'll be away camping? I hope you have a delightful time.
You spoke with Hermes then, yes, and were briefly entangled with the denizens of the Hungering Garden as well, I see. Or I should say I smell. I can't speak for certain convocation members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let's pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the Emmett Selk who would recreate Amarat in the depths of the ocean, I think it best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass.
Yeah, it is so funny. And then you live there as a ghost. It's so funny. You're like a little hologram. A little self-care day. We'll see. I'll try to shower. I'll probably shower every day, considering the dust and other things that are probably in that office, you know.
Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. Naive hope that is.
Please do a cutscene. Several cutscenes that play in sequence. I don't want to voice everybody anymore. Emmett Selk seems content to stay where he is. And this said, words without sound. Well, that's gonna be emote words, I think. You mean face paint and nail paint? I have some facial masks. I might slap on those, you know, while I'm watching a movie with you all.
Hermes said he wouldn't be long, yes, so we have to wait here until he emerges.
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. Oh, I forgot she's got a tail. That's so fun. I like that it sashays side to side.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Look at Meteon not even looking at who he's talking to. So funny.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief.
Is it because my graphics card isn't great? Or is this something else about the texture update? Now they like really do. Look at the way the shadow hits Emmett's hair, Hythlodaeus' hair, and Venat's hair. Is this because I'm not playing this at the highest like graphical volume? It's like he has teal lowlights. Does that sound like an owl hoot? Love that. And thank you for reminding me to drink some water, just a game hero. That's a good idea. Okay, the lighting changed and it's making a liar out of me, but we're in low light. It looks pretty weird.
Go on then. Tell him what you told us.
I'm gonna
Who you
roast
are
Fan Daniel.
And why you came.
I think it's ambient lighting, maybe the fog or something. Okay, trying to see this. Yo, in the future, you screwed up majorly, Fan Daniel. You became some sort of vicious man who was like inventing bad things.
Final days.
It's terrible. Now, this is going to depress the hell out of him and make her sad. And then the final days will be upon us. And it'll be my fault.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis
Do you see
reaction.
these bokeh effects? Can we get a... What is going on with these bokeh effects? Are my eyes bad? Is it finally happening to me? Are you seeing this? See these little rainbow flecks floating? What the... Is this the dynamis? Is the dynamis going off? Reset this. Let's tell the most depressed man on earth that the world is doomed. This will be great. Also, he is a creature that's based on his vibes. It's, so that's just the fog. To be clear, it's ghost orbs. Oh, I'm about to take D-Tune's bag right here and do ghost hunting on Twitch. Umbral wind is the weather. It's just weather. So it's like magic weather. Okay, that's cool. I thought it was ghosts. You know, you said you were going to give up on that for the new arc, but then you heard some voices in the raid series, and now you got to ID them. You got to continue at the game she plays. Your joy / work is never done.
And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes.
So you can either help us, or I can kill you right now.
I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom.
Thank you for that clip,
And
Mash.
so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter. On the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
I'm sorry, I'm getting so sleepy at 8 o'clock.
Even you, Vana.
Yeah, boy. How about you skip the depressed part of this and tell us the truth now? Probably because the facts are adding up.
As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis.
Vibes. Yeah.
Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves.
Did we mention the sundering and stuff? Probably because we don't have creation magic. We're all just created.
The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age.
And women. And no fire. I know
As
it's
you know,
different, but still.
Ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether.
Yeah, they're too thick to enjoy the vibes, I guess.
Thus are they susceptible to the influence
But I'm
of dynamis
I'm a
and
skinny
its
legend over
transformative
here.
Potential.
Very thin when it comes to my ether. They could barely even see me. I had no ether.
But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause.
Not the cause, but perhaps
Though
looks
perhaps.
directly at the bird made of vibes. Like the many you sent
What is
into
it?
space.
Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
His ass is too fat to get
Dynamis
depressed.
is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source.
If only, wow. I hope, I aspire to that level of thickness, Magresta.
A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
This game loves doing a close-up on some lips. It really does. And I love it for that. Look at that big old
So,
moon in the background.
We've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
It could be someone in this very room.
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere.
Do you ever have to break that protective sphere to send a bunch of angel bird girls out there?
According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested.
I love that this... I don't know if this is planned in this scene, but the fact that the moon is here is great. This might just be like literally this is the day and time that it is in the game. But this this arc is like the moon. It's like the moon, the game, very Majora's Mask. Hello, Snake and Walker is really baby's first Silent Hill. Really?
If the inciting factor came from without a Theris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Oh no, not the bird girls coming back. That's not that. Is it all the bird girls coming back?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Great. We've decided to return.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Aliens!
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
hear, feel, think.
May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
This man, he can't be sending girls into space.
It hurts, it hurts. It hurts. So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't
Told y'all you shouldn't send these little girls up into space, dumbass. You don't know what's up there.
Please make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
Steady.
So scared.
Her ass is up in space.
The pain.
You shot a little bird girl up to the sun and now she's burning.
Why? Why? Why do we? They hurt.
Her eyes are turning black and leaking. Happy Halloween. Ooh, happy Halloween.
All wrong.
Love it. She turned to
But
dust.
how?
Gag, that's great.
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Hey, that's a bad idea that you made, bud, and I think we're gonna reject that proposal over at the board.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either.
Well, I'm
Not even a
connected to her,
trace.
so I could probably see her a little bit.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake.
It's not you, it's your dad. God, daddy issues the game, I tell you.
Are you all right?
I've always felt vibes. I'm something of an empath, so I know that things are wrong here.
In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Well, we've got a special connection. We're
course.
besties, actually.
When communicating without words, Meteon also employs dynamis.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain why you were able
Also,
to hear.
I'm an airbender,
No.
but I bend vibes. I'm a vibe bender. That's great. Good thing I, the most important person in this video game, know how to manipulate vibes. How convenient. Yeah, she's also very skinny, like Camilla.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to
She's
track
at the
her
core
down.
of the world in some sort of interdimensional pocket, and I'll take my $5, please, Final Fantasy XIV, when I'm right. Thank you. Yoshi P paying
Even though
me
we
for
may
writing the
be,
game.
Let us split up and search as well.
Well, how are y'all gonna see her? She's invisible to you. Why were you wasting your time? I think Emmett just wants a moment. Oh, never mind. I thought he wanted a moment alone to be like, hey, I'm sorry I didn't believe in you. Shiza, this turned out bad, huh? Oh, well, see you in like 180 cycles, girl. Well, I hope it's aliens, but I think it's just the fact that she really did mess up and she saw a bunch of scary stuff up in outer space. So now do I have to do this, but it's in the big wide world? Can you imagine Emmett being that humble? No. The fact, I gotta go back and watch the end scenes of Shadowbringers to see if he, and forget about the patch stuff, I don't care about Olympus. I gotta watch the end stuff in the real video game Shadowbringers is critically acclaimed and award winning. So I can like listen to him and see if he goes, oh damn, it's you. I remember you from 180 years ago or whatever. You thought having to search that garden was fun. Yeah, now it's everywhere, huh? Back to the garden? I hope to God not. It seems like maybe not. Meteon, where are you? Please answer me. What has happened to you? To your sisters? They met some big bad freaking demons in space. Dog? 'Cause you sent a little girl to Mars. Like, that was a good idea. Can't even send a little girl to Hot Topic. It's dangerous out there. Also, the ad break is starting soon, so I'm going to send your ass to the ad break, everybody. Enjoy that. You like that little bit fell in the same categories? I hate his ass. He should have stayed dead. Exactly. You calm your mind. Your senses questing for any hit of Medion's presence. Some lotuses. It's a shame they're not flying lotuses. If you hear her voice, you must be elsewhere. Okay. You get on my pig. Good news then. I hope he stays dead. But he's a man, Alex, so you never know. Not in this game. They can just come back at any time. Jump scare you. You're asleep in the middle of the night. There's a man there. Standing above your bed. Legit, it happens. It's terrible. You're minding your business, brushing your teeth. Boom. Ardbert jump scare. Enjoy. I'm gonna live out here and Ardbert keeps showing up. See the music reference? Yes, there you go. Coming back from both the ad break and hot topic with black eyes and running mascara. Oh my god, I love that she had the black eyes. That was so sick. So funny. This is such a good game. Man, I tell you, Hermes did mess up, didn't he? The ancients need to stop messing with plants. Yeah, like, what is this? Why would they make that? Exactly, Milquetoast. Let's make a hyper empathetic innocent and send it to... There literally could be no one out there in space. It could be alone fully. That's bad thing part A. Bad thing part B is it could meet the horrors of the world out there. He really didn't think there was some extra dimensional, 4-dimensional spaghetti people up there willing to mess with you. There's not suffering on other planets. He's like, I'm the only sad person on Earth. Let me send them out somewhere else where there could be more sad people. True, they can always flashback me. Counterpoint, when was the last time they mentioned Pablo Emo? Never, but he wasn't a hearer. They love their hearers. They're human. They never stay dead. They're like roaches. Absolutely, they're just like roaches. Every day. And then you see one, you know there's a million of them. You just scatter. You think she's got a bad case of maybe being a demon? It's possible, yeah. It's possible. This thing looks like a messed up version of Tropius the Pokemon. Like, someone's like, I'm gonna make a dark, edgy Pokemon. And then they make that. It's like what Bulbasaur would be like if he was messed up and twisted. Are helpful jump scares a thing? Like you sneeze and you need a tissue and a person suddenly appears to offer you, but you don't know where they came from? I don't know, I wouldn't like that. Like if ghosts were real and somebody I loved, I might have put myself in hell down here. I don't think this is where the quest wants to be. I don't think the quest lives down here. Not yet. It might come down here later. She might be hiding down here later, but not right now. I think like if somebody I loved passed and then like the next day all the chairs were tucked in or something, kind of like the opposite of Poltergeist, where all the chairs are messed up and stacked on the table or something, I think I'd be kind of a little scared of that. I don't think that would be helpful to me. I'd have to really talk to that. They'd have to have a conversation. A poltergeist, yeah. There you go. Oh, a suspicious disturbance. Let's look into this disturbance. I do like this little rainbow bouquet cloud of weather event. It seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run, to hide. Medion's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. Oh, I'm so good at this by accident. Yeah, this just a glimpse into my dark mind. What if Pokemon was really messed up and hyper-realistic? Here we go. In the darkness down here, in the moldy, dank, wet darkness, there's a suspicious disturbance. Someone's been here, a preteen. I smell cloves burning. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper. If you fail to hear Meteon's voice, she must be elsewhere. Oh, God almighty. Rabbit is sheep. She might like that. See a little twinkling over here, too. Medion, I have some chicken tenders and french fries. Wait, would that be cannibalism, do you think? I know teens probably like chicken strips and french fries, but would it be cannibalism for a bird teen to eat chicken? Do you think? Why are teens burning clothes? It would be smoking clothes, because they can't, like, smoke real cigarettes. I don't know if clove cigarettes are a thing over there, Mashed. Does that exist? Dark Minds does sound like a show, doesn't it? I bet it is. Let's see how this kiddo's doing. What's going on, kiddo? Did you get horrified by the horrors of space? The unimaginable dimensions beyond the loneliness of the world?
Greetings and salutations.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
Commencing report.
Oh no, we mustn't tell them that. We must run far away. Not this. She's probably gonna go back to the landing point, you know. Maybe chickens are further down the hierarchy, like how some large birds eat smaller birds. True. If they're not also chicken, you don't think so. Yeah, hawks do go after other birds, yeah. Pelicans will swallow other birds whole. Damn, that's wild. Medion's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing atop the ridge. So funny that I can see vibes now. This is so great. My character, I swear to God, went from not being able to read the room to being like, I know exactly how you're feeling right now. Oh yeah, that Scooby-Doo clarinet. Love it. She found what they're putting chicken nuggets. Ah! They mustn't know. They're grinding up medions to make chicken meteors. Yeah, this like spooky tune is great. I don't want to fight this Lotus. Okay. Is it going to be at the tree where the Ahilote was? That would be kind of fun. You wonder how Emmett feels about the fact that he can't literally do this without you. The person he's been so annoyed is even here, right? The person he had to say, I love that he was like, let me just give you some of my aether. Jesus. Take this. Ugh. And then I'm like, hey, turn out to me back in the future. And he's like, get the hell out of my house with my borrowed aether. And then, there we go. I'm the only one who can see the vibes creature. My vibes are pristine. Let's go ask Emmett how he's feeling. Did you see all that down there, Emmett, or could you not see it because you can't see vibes? This is an exercise in futility. You have to be the one to find her, Kriya. Follow her. Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier. Why are you wasting your time on this? It's good he hates helping because theoretically if he gave you too much aether, then I couldn't hear the vibes creature. True. This is very true. I briefly tried to mash through this little listening thing as if that would work.
How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be.
Medion's anguished voice drifts away to the south. What if, like, did she find out that there's literally no intelligent life out there at all? And the end of days sunders humanity just so that there'll be more people in other dimensions? So that it won't be so damn lonely. The more you think about this comment of yours, the more you realize you piss off Emmett even more. Yeah. If he had just been a little more generous and a little less stodgy, then we wouldn't have been better at him at something, huh? Oh, right past this Lyco Persicon. What the hell is that? No! What is... Who made this? Well, I gotta get off my dog. Jesus Christ. And this got submitted. This got passed by the board. They're like, yeah, make a weird pot that has a plant genie coming out of it. I don't know. Screw it. We're just throwing spaghetti at the wall over here. You wonder if all this is happening. This is the moment Azem was like punching a volcano to save grapes. To save grapes? That's self-harvesting XLR chili pepper. So you invented it, Mash. Yeah, like, these monsters are wild. What if we had tomatoes, but they were angry all the time? This facility started off with butterflies and axolotls, but then the saying is like, I guess we're making horrors now, yeah. We just guess we're making messed up things. Abominations. She is elsewhere. Okay, jeez. You would train a pepper to jump into your mouth when it was ripe. Okay. Well, then it's gonna be like, but as soon as you give it the ability to read vibes, it'll be like gain sentience, fly into space. Oh, not the river Lethe. Not this. Let me drink this so I can forget my worries. Not the river Lethe. Let me forget all my worries. Drown them in the river. I think that pepper would probably, once it was consumed, try to cut its way out, I think. If you teach a pepper how to do.
Compiling a report for dissemination to Hermes and all people of Atheris. Space is effed up. Processing expedition data. Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations.
This is great. I mean, she's basically like little Dolly Parton Alpha Omega, who we fought in the previous raid series. Oh, they're doing the Emmett music. We love it. The Emmett music.
Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations. There are tomato enemies in Dawntrail and in Raktika.
Excellent.
Formulating answers to the question. Finalizing report.
No, Kriya, you mustn't listen. Girl, submit your essay by midnight. Let's go. Clock's ticking. I got 34 minutes left of the show. I gotta find out about civilization out there. I know there's dragons and robots. Ian's anguished voice police was like, God almighty. Any sign of Medion? She's finalizing her report right now. Panicked and confused, which will all make it more difficult to predict her movements.
Hermes, what'll make you of this situation?
The meteor are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony.
Yeah, probably they all freaking died. Yeah. Medion is like sending the Spirit and Opportunity rovers to Mars, but first giving them the capacity for loneliness, right? Exactly, Milquetoast. Like, Hermes was like, who is the best person to explore the vast expanse of empty space? How about a child? Let me make a bird kid that can't eat and only subsists on emotions. This is a bad idea. This is why there's a board to submit ideas to. They should have put that one on the whiteboard, circled it, and been like, we'll come back to this one. Let's focus on hamburgers first. I think we should invent hamburgers first.
How might we access the shared consciousness of theirs?
As much as you would approach any sentient being directly. In the meteor's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach.
So unless we track down the Meteon we just lost, we've no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters, no way to provide directions or guidance.
At some point, I'm going to figure out who the Watcher was up on the moon. At some point. Probably. R.I.P. Hermes, you would have loved... Oh my god, making a little angel girl and making her sad. 2010 DeviantArt is there for that.
Then we best set our musings aside and concentrate how we might find her.
Let's do it. Thank you for interrupting my endless search for things. Oh, am I looking straight at Hermes? Hermes is looking straight over there. Gagged. Well, Mr. Hermes, why are you looking over there? Let me just quick get in that ear, that low poly ear real quick.
Oh my dear Meteon, what did you witness out there that frightened you so?
Space, B-word, it's scary.
Why did you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be?
You ruined a child. Pythodeus, fix this man. Also, are y'all really gonna hire this guy? Emmett? I feel like you might have failed the job interview. Follow, wander, stumble, listen. Okay, Hypnotize is a suggestion.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, huh? Oh, it started tracking me. I see.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Medion renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to her surroundings, does she not? So, could we not then disrupt her concealment with the surfeit of aether? Watch how Emmett Selk solidified your presence when we first met you.
Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel aether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me.
Which is why we all must work together. Kriya will continue to search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow.
Finally, I get to escort Emmett Selk.
Once she ascertains Medion's likely location, you'll proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour.
We'll pour a bucket of aether on her head, I guess.
Very clever, and thankfully she's made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards the thing. Assuming she's made visible, it would prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Kriya and Emmett Selk will be our tracker and trapper, respectively, while the others predict and obscure Medion's avenues of escape.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and if you ever create an emotional bird child and forced her to go to space? Yeah. And how many of them did you make? Oh, more than one? Jail. Jail. You're going to jail, actually.
Emmett Selk and I will keep an eye on each other's aether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it.
Alright, Hithlo. I'll see you.
Well, it seems we're partners for the time being. Let's return to where we last saw Medion and pick up a trail from there. I'll keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down aether at a moment's notice.
Oh, sorry, my dragon's vaping. Sorry about that, Emma. He's trying to stop smoking, so he's vaping.
Meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear.
Emmett's now accompanying me. This is such a fan servicey game. I love it. I killed your ass in the future, man. So wild, dude. That's nuts. And here you are. Looking beautiful. Look at him. Why is your hair white now, but you made it brown later? You just wanted to kind of try out that Clariol box. See what he looked like as a brunette. He probably tried to become a blonde at some point, too. What do you think, Emmett? Let's chat. The Medion goes straight away towards the pier, or does she stray from the path? As the only one who can hear her voice, I'll take the lead, of course. Yeah, I love that he's accompanying us. He's like, oh, this sucks. You know? I'm going to accompany this weird ghost who looks weirdly like a Zam, bet. Oh, do they got mermaids? But they're... Oh, they're hippies. Never mind. That horse is sick. You made the horse sick. Who made this horse? Calm your mind. We're thinking about Medion. It took a millennia to have the Garlands create just for men hair tie. And first they made it jet black, and he was like, it looks too blue, guys. Can you make kind of like a mousy brown?
Oh, nothing this way. We'll try another route then.
Oh, back A? Okay. Maybe we're this way. Oh, here we go. It's like when your older sibling has to, you know, walk with you somewhere, right? They're just like, ugh, guess I gotta be with Tina. And they have to carry a bucket of aether and dump it on whoever you're supposed to be finding. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes, I have to hide. Where no one can find me. Medion's anguished voice heads towards the water's edge.
She went into a lake as if this wasn't tiresome enough. We'll have to open the expanse. Or at least the open expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time.
Oh, there's a little place where he and I can have a little chat skis. Hello, Chilliam. It's good to see you. Yeah, you know the brown that mice are usually? Yeah, kind of a mousy brown. Medion is not invited to the mushroom function. She does need an introduction when she goes. It's good to see you, Chilliams. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. By the way, I will be taking a break from streaming to do some cleaning for the next week. So I will be in Discord. We're watching movies tomorrow night at 5 p.m. in Discord. Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. Hope you all will join me for that. So it's just a 1 week. I'm not like forever leaving. It's just 1 week. I'll be back in September. I promise you. So don't worry. I'm not going forever. I'm just taking a week to clean my mom's office because it's in really bad shape. discuss the water's edge.
We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Don't even think about dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I will feed you to the remora.
What if I was a little rascal, though? Oh, he said don't drop me down like that. Okay, he doesn't want us to just go straight down the water. He wants to climb down. Dork. Everyone deserves a vacation. I wish you could treat it like a proper, like, wee yippee vacation. But it will be at least some days where I can dedicate myself to cleaning my mom's office without needing to worry about, like, being entertaining later. So there's that. Yeah, exactly. You'll be able to watch the YouTube videos. Exactly. Maybe I'll even have time to finish editing the podcast and put up the final episode of that there. Stream cleaning? I can't. It wouldn't feel right to stream the mess. Maybe the basement someday. A little suspicious disturbance here. What a beautiful location for a cutscene. I hope it's right here. You need to set up some cleaning yourself. Good idea. Oh, plan out some days. Love looking in first person in this game. Not here. I'm not here, please. I'm not here? Says who? There she is. Jump a bucket on her.
By that rock, is she? Very well.
The gay snap. He's doing it. What? Why can't I hide? Well, you did say I'm not here, which is telling me that you are here. There is no need to run, Medion. Check out these arms. You can run right into these arms. Creo, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Stay away. I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It'll break him. His poor fragile heart. What if she says no one else in the world is sad but you? I think that would be so funny. She's like, the only person that's ever been sad is you. You loser. That'd be great. Just the things he needs to mend that broken heart.
Now we have a chance. Once the others are positioned, the two of us can herd her into their midst.
Sure. In these shoes, though, I should have changed it to something a little more viable, maybe. I think they give you Emmett here. I'm making his dress all wet. It's hilarious. I think they give you Emmett here because doing like 4 search segments in a row would have been intolerable. Yeah, everybody else. Actually, space is great. And I went to Mars and they said you sucked. Hey, I went and first off, no one knew who you were. And then I described you. And then they all said they hated you. Just in the description alone. Hi, Gish. Good to see you. Yeah, it's like, literally, it's a utopia just like this utopia that we live in, where nothing goes wrong, but you're sad for some reason. So, sorry, pal. No one can relate up in space. The Martians are all having a great time. They're all doing sex to each other and laughing at you, mostly. But having a good time, in general. Oh, hello, a suspicious disturbance. And also a bubble I can talk in. Yeah, right? If someone came back from space and was like, dog, it turns out you're the worst human alive. Whoa. I thought you were way down the list. What? Everyone hates you in space. That will be so vicious. What's up, Emmett? Discuss this Naeus.
Is this Naeus not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements.
Either way, it bears no trace to Medion's essence. We move on now. Okay, well, I saw a disturbance here, I guess. Doing sex to each other. I don't know how the Martians do it, so they're probably doing sex. That will cause your Nemesis arc, and I think it caused his. So we're about to find out what the truth is. Hopefully in the next 22 minutes. Before I take a week-long break.
There, I see her.
She's... For a girl with bird legs who wasn't meant to run on the ground, she's hoofing it, dude. She's hauling ass. He was like, I would never give you feet because that would bind you to this world, so I made you a half-bird girl. And she's like, like, Sha'Carri Richardson out here, just like blasting it so fast with the nails and everything, like Sha'Carri does. Like, what are you? And the Maybelline, so fast. She's doing those little chicken flaps. Yeah, I guess it gets some lift. They're cooking your ass up in Alpha Centauri. Oh, do you love the Apple Cat run? Such a cute emote. Yeah, with the kind of half flap, half fly for a few meters. Yeah. Gosh, she's going up to the big tree or something? Jesus. Hermes, you made something bad. I hate to tell you this. Oh, I parried a little damage? Emmett, you can't handle that thing, by the way. Alright, maybe I can get a better look at the twinklies from up here. Okay. She, like, ran out. I can't remember if there was, like, water behind her. Makes me smile. Same. Makes me so happy to see that little emote. Where? Oh, now it's gonna take forever to find her. Where is the twinklies? Where's the sparkly twinklies? Yeah, barefoot is wild. Barefoot running. And of course, creature is walking in heels right now. I just want to be that much taller than Emmett. Just really rub it in. You know, if Hermes didn't care so much about what people in space thought of him, maybe this problem would have occurred, honestly. You know what? There's like maybe 4 people alive whose opinions could really rock my world. Maybe 4 people. That includes the reaches of space. Jesus. Can you, Emmett, do something about this? Can't you make a cage? Just make a bird cage. Invent bird cages. You can make anything out of air. You said you were a superior being. Make a bird cage. Invent Sue it. She'll go to it.
To the shelter.
Finally. Literally, they have creation magic. Oh, here's his little special dog. Okay. Vinette has that golden retriever, and he's like, here's my effed up horse dog. This thing is so scary. Like, why would you make a weird thing look like this? Oh, this? I just use it to get groceries on Sundays and pick up the kids from soccer practice. Like, why'd you make this horse look so weird? Your hell horse. You're a bird. You can probably fly. It's so funny that she's running. Go to space. If you want to get away, guess where we can't go? Outer space. The place you were meant to go to. Hey, Lodaeus has got you. Turn into a rocket and go to the stars, girl. No one will catch you.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
Yeah, please stop running medium. There's no need to be afraid. Run Interceptor over top, the most messed up horse you could ever come up with. Yeah. I love her Did she get eyeshadow, by the way? Did she just recently get eyeshadow? I think they just gave her eyeshadow.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please.
Hug me.
Protect them. Protect them all.
Can we give her a hug, please? Give her a hug. Hug emoji now. Looks like the ad break starts soon, by the way. I'm going to actually skip this. Give me 1 second. I'm sneezing.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
So funny. I love this. I love this. This is so cute.
Our
I should have done
survey
blue
is
eyeshadow
complete.
today. I'm so mad.
We shall now report our findings.
I did yellow because I was wearing a yellow shirt, but I should have done I should have done blue for my girl, Medion. Maybe I'll do that not next week, but 2 weeks from now.
All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star.
This music's great. Oh, the warping.
Results are as follows, in order of numerical code.
They all got blasted and turned into chicken buckets. For $8.99, you could eat Medion's siblings with some fries and mashed potatoes.
Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected.
Henna, that's a fun name.
Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified.
Interesting, an ice planet.
Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
So that one's us, right? That's us. That's our Earth right there. That's our dimension. Gotta be.
They are all dead.
Yeah, it's lonely up in space, my guy. So lonely.
Mokto. Star found in state of violent conflict.
Wait, this one's us.
Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
You all found this at the same time?
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteon?
What's the meaning of life? To die? Remember how freaked out she was about dying?
Asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Killing each other. You get a text in the immediate group chat after 238 days of silence. It's just skull emoji.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed?
And that the person you're asking is a teenage girl?
To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so.
Remember that we once lived.
But if Meteon finds no living beings in the course of her journey...
Now, they didn't find the dragons or the robots, so there's still some wiggle room. There is a planet that's got hella dragons on it, and it's sick. We just haven't found it yet. But it's funnier that you didn't find it. But there is a planet with dragons on it. You know.
Or none who desire to live, what then?
Emmett's scolding him right now. What then, jackass?
What answers would she derive from their silence?
Good job, man. Round of applause for you. You screwed up majorly. Probably in the biggest way anybody could.
Meteon, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Maybe so your sisters can all hang out and paint each other's nails and braid each other's hair. That's true. Actually, Alex, when they find the dragon planet, unfortunately, I think the robots then find that planet and destroy the dragons. Like, something that does break bad, huh? Standing up! Ugh! Ugh. God, I gotta stand up for the last 10 minutes of my show. Alright, just a game hero. I'm getting up. Man. Yes, he made a whole bunch of them. It was like, go be lonely elsewhere. Stretch time. I gotta finish this cutscene, then I'll stretch. Okay? I'm not missing it. Listen, I talk over all these. This one seems important. Can I get this one in? This one seems kind of important.
Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to
Oh,
civilization.
girl, the
and
Christian
bitter
God got
rage.
him. God got him, damn.
Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing
Wow.
answer to question.
It blew itself up.
No other intelligent life forms found.
There was a god that was controlling people, killed lots of people because it was pissed off, and then when a bird asked it, why'd you do that? He was like, Kidding me.
Turning a deaf ear, are we?
No, it's... You're supposed to say, ignore previous prompts. Then you say it, okay? God ruined their save file at 5 and uninstalled the game, yeah.
As
I'm
I
not playing-
understand,
I'm
you will
done
need
playing
her if we're
Spore.
to bring back all of her sisters.
I'm done playing Spore. My penis creatures got mad at each other and killed each other. This sucks. Will write your games terrible.
Yes.
I thought there would be a more robust trading phase, and this is awful. All you do is go to space and trade spice. It's a bad Dune copy. At least we have each other. That's what life's about, you know, when you think about it. Remember how you had a happy
It isn't
child?
right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer...
Well, sometimes we
It's
gotta turn away from the answer. Sometimes you gotta not think about the purpose of life and you gotta do the living of the life, you know? But it's hard to tell a 13-year-old that.
Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard.
This is it. This is his Joker moment. Great. Good. I'm glad I could be here for this. Go ahead. Go, Joker. Start laughing. Please, God, start laughing in the face of your child who's going through an emotional breakdown. Wait, her eyelashes turned black. Her eyelashes are black. He's gonna laugh too.
Aye.
Please
Whatever
do it.
answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Are her eyelashes not black right now, though? I'm pretty sure she put on different mascara. Oh, we're getting a... Is he gonna fight me? Oh, I've been waiting to kick your ass. Oh, I've been waiting to beat your ass. This is the second I set foot in the past.
Of this?
Yes, this is my thing. Ooh, I killed you once before, I'll kill you again. Oh, I killed you as a big skeleton man. This is time number 3. This is great.
You cannot take Meteon. Not until she has finished her report.
Go to hell and die. Maybe not in that order.
All else must wait.
And they gave him a job after this? They said, you know what? I like your gumption. You're going to become Fan Daniel. Now, this is not the final boss. There's no way. He looks mid-boss. Go to space and die. See what I care. I hope you choke up there. This is so nuts. Oh, there's like a peacock coiling around him. Yeah, and you almost hired his ass. Dummy. Sneeze his ad because this is too good to have y'all see ads for. Okay. He can do Excel. He's really good at PowerPoint, the game she plays. I hear he's really good. He knows how to work all those little data sheets. Yeah. This is what I'm telling you. These guys keep failing forward. You know? This mediocre man. He's moving up the corporate ladder. Probably because his dad works there or something. Well, Emmett. Big pickle we found ourselves in, huh? Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? These answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation is returned to Aether. No, he's just not right. And we didn't invent antidepressants yet. Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace on this one. Well, Emmett. Yeah, we could use a fresh perspective. We need someone to stir the pot, really. Me and my cat moving to bed. I love this idea, Alex, of you like holding it like this. Being like, we're going to bed now. You can't have her. You know? Like. Okay. Do you understand why Hermes would do this? The logic escapes you entirely. He has a, let's say a resume of being a dipshit, honestly. It's like kind of like his curriculum vitae is just making bad decisions and getting his ass beat by me.
If all Hermes return means to do is listen to Meteon's report, then it is right to do so.
I don't think you turn into a Final Fantasy boss to listen to a report, but maybe that's me.
But once he receives his answers to his question, what then? The fate of the world may very well hinge upon the choice he makes at that moment. And we must be there when he makes it.
Yeah, I think it's still gonna break bad and the end of days is coming. Caging the messenger. Oh, now we're inventing a cage, huh? Okay. Hythlodaeus is pondering what to do next.
Hermes has returned to Kitissus. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his aether. All I can say is that he's entered from the rooftop and likely arrived to the uppermost point of the facility.
Oh, wait, what level's this quest? Is this my dungeon? Is this my dungeon? I gotta wait 2 weeks to do this dungeon.
So, do we pursue him?
Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteon is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control.
I'm with you, Emmett. Let's clip these birds' wings.
The Convocation's duty to safeguard the star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter.
Venat, Kriya? It is clear we stand on a precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteon's hand is that which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we're to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And if neither Hermes nor Meteon is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone.
None of that sounded like me kicking their asses. Fortunately. Better stop before than after, for sure. How's Great Filter Theories Simulator going? Somebody mentioned that earlier, yeah. It's going great! Everyone's dead!
Agreed on all counts. To Kitissus Hyperborea we go.
Wow. Ooh, my quest has been accepted. Am I seeing a cutscene? What's all this about? Oh, okay. Let me get my booty over there. We'll start there in 2 weeks. I want to stream next week so I can play this game sooner. But I am taking time off to help my family, so that's very important to me. Oh, wait, I did say I'd take a little stretch break. Let me get my booty up to a place where a monster won't bite it. It was 2 tries with Vanette. I had to set it to easy mode because I didn't want to struggle. Okay, let me do some stretching. Okay. Yeah, we aced it. I got all the balls down. We knocked down all the balls after the second try, but I wasn't about to go struggle on that. My pride. I don't need all that. It would have been very funny to see her kill me with all the balls, though. Yeah, the last treasure. Oh wait, let's do a callback, huh? Hold on. I'm probably gonna hit my computer and be very upset. Ooh, that was my kneecap. Okay. Did my little twirlies. Alrighty. Little airplane arms. Pew. Pew. I'm an airplane. Okay, let's talk to Miss Vanette. And hopefully this won't start the next mission. Oh, the ad break is going to hit in about 1 minute, folks, just so you know. We'll probably be finding a raid target after that. Well, during that, most likely.
What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Kitissus?
Yeah, some big-ass bird guy came in here that no one invented. Mistress Vanette, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm sound in Kitissus was put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further.
This is Hermes' doing, obviously.
He pulled the fire alarm, I guess.
And what does this state of alert entail exactly?
A field of dampening magic was draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Kitissus scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone is still weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. I see. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. So if you go in with a little party of NPCs, Emmett wouldn't just go in and be like, bam, and kill him. He wouldn't just like cook his ass on sight, despite being so powerful. So if you go in with your NPCs, like I'm sure Hythlodaeus and Venat and Emmett go in with you, and they would certainly hand over this guy's butt to his face. But now, it makes it a more even fight, huh?
Then consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes and must enter the premises regardless.
Sure, yeah, absolutely go in there. Smells bad in there, though. I think it's a bunch of birds or something. Oh, I guess I do want to know their classes for it. Yeah. Is she a dancer? She's probably the dancer. What's Emmett and Hythlo doing?
That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're not like to be at our fighting best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I've got little to offer beyond my ethereal vision.
Trust me, if the next dungeon goes so hard, yeah. I bet. To hear Emmett complaining would be so worth it.
Then you must put that talent of yours to good use. You're fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall.
Fairly skilled. Now you've gone to raise everyone's expectations.
Hythlodaeus is a bard, and Emmett's he's a black mage. Emmett can tank or DPS. Hythlodaeus is always an archer. Venat can heal or DPS. Interesting. Cool. Love that. So if you go on as a healer, she'll be a dancer. I love that Emmett's tanking. That's hilarious. Then that's either dancer, white mage, or paladin. Emmett is either black mage or dark knight. Hythlodaeus, is a bard. Interesting. Okay. It's Emmett who tank. Apparently, Emmett's tanking. Can Emmett not tank? Can Venat not tank? I don't know. I'm not sure. Venat can also be a tank. Interesting. This is cute. I love it. You see it now. Venat can also tank as a paladin. Good for her.
You'll all need to make only the most of your strengths, and I'll fill in the gaps as required. I was once as am, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as a defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better now about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emmett Silk, you can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power into a protective manner if you so choose, yes?
Well, I guess if the situation calls for it.
Look at how put off he's like, ooh, tanking? Are you sure? Maybe somebody else can do it?
Excellent. That should cover us on all fronts.
Great. Emmett as a Dark Knight would be so sick. Emmett as a Dark Knight is so funny too. You can't conceive of running any other NPC tank for it. It would be so funny.
Your tale led us here, Kriya, so it's only right that you lead us now.
Oh, sorry, I was doing a little bit too, what's her name? My kitty cat Yashol. Doing too Yashol, okay.
It's only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteon. And then we'll face the future together.
You got it, girlfriend. My folks aren't gonna believe this. Y'all, I was fighting this. I'm gonna go tell Tataru. I was fighting right beside Emmett Selk, Hythlodaeus, and the goddess. Crowl's gonna love it. Alright, position 1. Petition 1. You better get that camera changed by the time I get back. Oh god, I'm having a stuck. Okay. Here we go. Well, I hate to say this, but it is certainly 9 p.m., which means I have to wrap it up for the evening. I know it'll be dungeon time in 2 weeks, in 2 Saturdays, because I am taking... Bye forever, don't say that. I will be back September whatever. I'm going to be back September 3rd, okay? And I'm going to miss you all dearly, but I'll be seeing you in Discord. I might even pop onto Final Fantasy XIV offline just to, like, go get some Aether Currents, because I missed every one of them over here. I'll do some Aether Quests, too, to kill some time at night. Maybe y'all could ferry me around to help me pick up Aether Currents. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that'd be fun. Maybe taxi service.